Hello, everybody. How is it freaking going? How are we doing? How's it hanging? How y'all doing tonight? It is Thursday, August 10th. A little sad I had to look that up. We are back for part number 9 of our playthrough of Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. Last time we figured out who Sakura's killer was and learned that she actually committed suicide. So that was a pretty heavy trial. This time, we're going to learn more about Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student lying hidden somewhere in the school. The one they call the Ultimate Despair, that we need to watch out for her. Yeah, I've got that memorized too, Young Sound. Don't worry. I got it memorized. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Carson? How's it doing, buddy? I'm hungry. I can smell the burgers you're making from here, dude. I can smell them all the way from here. They smell delicious. I'm sure they're going to be tasty. But yeah, we're going to hang out with our friends today. Probably do some more exploring, see what's going on with all this. And maybe we'll end up facing another murder today. Who knows? Well, I'm sure the people who play this game know, but Kai doesn't know anything. So without further ado, let's head to the dining hall and meet up with our friends. I'm going to do nasty things to these burgers. Oh yeah? Tell me about it.
What?
You're 1 minute late, Makoto. How do you explain this? Sorry, I'm not feeling so great today.
What's your problem?
You really think a tired excuse like that is gonna work? Huh? Are you allowed to talk again? I don't recall giving you permission. Huh? I just thought, I mean, since a day had passed, maybe reset. So sorry, please don't hate me. Whatever my punishment is, I'll accept it. I'll hang a sign from my neck that says, "Bad girl." I'll clean your bathroom with my toothbrush. If you stop making disgusting comments like that, maybe I can forgive you. Thank you. I won't make any more disgusting comments, I promise. Oh my god. If I do, you can stuff my mouth full of trash. God, I really, don't like this character and her interactions with Byakuya. Can we bring the serial killer back? The serial killer's fun. Yeah, you missed a lot if you haven't watched any of these playthroughs. I'm just saying. This is Toko. She's the ultimate, writer, author, or something like that. And she's obsessed with the rich boy over there. So, yeah, she kind of is treated like his dog, and she's into that. So, fun. As long as it's you and no one else, I don't mind. It's no use. She's disgusting to the bone.
So,
Anyway, where's Kyoko? I haven't seen her this morning.
Could it be?
Not cool. This is worse than being late for lunch, for a date, for your wedding, for anything. Maybe she's mad about what happened yesterday and she's not going to show up anymore. I can't tell the others why Kyoko might not be here. The best thing to do right now is just keep quiet.
Very strange.
Whatever her reason is, I'm curious to know what she is doing. I know she's not in her room, so...
You know?
Oh yeah, you still have her key, right?
what's this?
Ah, are you looking for Miss Kirigiri? What do you want now?
Hey!
I'm right? You're wondering where Miss Kirigiri is, right? Do you know where she is?
Ooh.
Well, it's hard to say. Huh? You don't know either?
What?
It's because he doesn't know. That's why he's here, to try and prod us for information. Hey, don't you hate it when you ask someone what their favorite movie is and they say some indie bullcrap?
This is
I
very
feel like I'm
suspicious.
getting whiplash the way he changes subjects like that. Whenever Toko opens her mouth, either the funniest thing ever or the most uncomfortable weird thing comes out, not counting Jill. True. It's either hilarious or cringe. It's always one or the other and never both and nothing in between. I guess our plan went off just fine last night, which could mean...
Hey.
Maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Could she have been right about that? It sure seems like it. So, was I right? You're looking for Miss Kirigiri. Any idea where she might have gone? We have no idea.
What the heck?
And even if we did know, we wouldn't tell you.
Heck!
For serious. I see. Well, fine. Whatever. I don't even care anymore. Sayonara, suckers. As soon as he was gone, we all glanced around at each other. So, what was that just now? Does that mean Monokuma doesn't know where she is either? It would seem that way.
You know?
Where the heck could she have gone?
Um,
Don't you think we should all go look for her? And how would you suggest we approach that task? Even Monokuma can't seem to locate her.
Very suspicious.
Yeah, how can he not know where she is?
yeah,
Because
totally.
she's somewhere there aren't surveillance cameras, obviously. So strange. Kyoko must have used that key to sneak into some unknown part of the school. But somewhere even Monokuma wouldn't notice? Where could it be? I don't know, but I have a feeling we might find out if she tells us. We spent the rest of breakfast talking about where Kyoko could have gone. Afterwards, we returned to our rooms. Am I going to get free time? Yep, seems like it. We got free time. Hooray! We can go hang out with people. Whew! Breakfast didn't help me feel any more upbeat, that's for sure. I feel like this is more than just me staying up late last night. Alright, let's go hang out with people, I guess. Let's see where everybody's at. So we have nobody on the first floor. Nice. Nobody on the second. Is everybody gonna be on the top floor? Third floor, fourth floor. Everybody's on the fifth floor. Well, we've gotten both of Byakuya's skills. I don't like Hiro. I don't like Toko. Why don't we hang out with Aoi? Why not? Let's hang out with Aoi. See how she's doing. Plus, we know she likes donuts, so we can give her that donut float thing. So it'll be some free good boy points with her. Wait, is she not? Okay, I was about to say, is she not here? I could have sworn the map said she was here.
Okay.
Even if it's hard, you have to endure. Endure, endure.
Well.
That's a quote from the famous marathon runner Samuel Wanjiru. I don't know if I pronounced that right. But every person's endurance has a limit. Should I talk to Hina for a while? Sure, why not?
Yeah.
She's probably morning soccer in here. Yeah, that is kind of sad that she's in the dojo when her best friend was a martial artist who's now dead, so that does make sense. When I think change of pace,
You got it.
I can only think of 50 laps in the pool. I changed my pace with Hina in the pool. Cool. Hina, I grew a little closer. Would you like to give her a present? Yeah. Don't we have something with donuts that she would like? Flotation donut. Yeah, she'd probably love this. What? I can keep this, right? Right? Yay! Ultra stoked. Seeing Hina so pleased with something I gave her makes me happy. So she must have really liked that. Oh man, oh man. Oh man, not again. What's up?
Okay.
I'm getting totally fired up. Why is that the first thing out of your mouth? What? How come? How come does it matter? Now that I'm revved up, I need to get out. Let's race. I don't think that's a good idea. I wouldn't stand a chance anyway.
That's right.
Really? Well, I don't mind a solo run. Well, hold on. You always seem so excited, Hina.
What's your deal?
Hey, are you making fun of me? No, I'm just surprised. Really? I used to know this one guy. He was always like, Hina, you're like a super spaz. Super spaz?
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd like see me wearing shorts in winter and he'd say stuff like that. But if you lose to the cold like that, it just means you weren't dedicated enough. Wow, you did stuff like that and didn't get sick? I thought you said ultra soak and I was like, whoa, it's just a donut. Oh,
You
God.
got it all wrong.
Getting sick is for the weak. If you're really dedicated, winter means even lighter clothes. It's all part of your training. Training, huh? So, like, are you the type who gets sick easy? Actually, yeah. See, you're soft. You need more training.
Okay.
Okay, I've got the perfect remedy to keep someone like you fit as a fiddle. What kind of remedy?
Yeah.
Actually, I do this myself every morning. You just strip down to your waist and then take a dry towel and start rubbing down your bare skin. I call it, what do I call it again? Way to keep healthy by stripping down and rubbing a towel across your skin. Let's take a shot at this. Is this a Japanese thing? Because the only thing with towel in it is towel treatment. I don't think it's going to be a bamboo beatdown. You don't do yoga naked. I mean, you could, but usually you don't. So I'm going to assume it's towel treatment. Is it something like towel treatment?
You got it.
Oh my god, yeah, that's it! I love going out on my apartment balcony, stripping down, feeling the wind on my skin. God, it feels so amazing. I never let a morning pass without getting in a good rub down. Hina, this is somebody's into this, and I don't know how I feel about that. Wait, so you went out on your balcony and stripped down, and you were okay with that? You should give it a try. If you haven't got your health, you haven't got anything. I'd hate to see you catch a cold or something. His report card has been updated. Hooray! And we got some new skill points. What diddly do? Neat. To being introduced to a unique sickness prevention method, I went back to my room. Well, Hina was about as interesting as I thought she would be. I feel even worse than I did this morning. My body feels like lead, and now I'm getting chills. But I think I might be getting sick. Uh-oh, we better do that towel treatment thing we just talked to Hina about. Seems like the best course of action. We'll hang out with her again. Where is she? Because I'm pretty sure Kyoko's gone. Looks like she's in the laundry room. Let's go hang out with Hina. Why not? We got Byakuya's skills, and that's all I care about. So I don't really care to get Toko's because she's not Genocide Jill. So we'll hang out with Hina again. We have one more donut. A person's ability is measured by the power they display at the point where pressure is applied. That's a quote from the famous baseball player Kenji Jojima.
Yeah, totally.
I think what he means is that you only really see how strong a person is when they're under pressure. I wonder how strong I can really be. Yeah, sure, we'll hang out with Hina. Why not? Okay, let's get to the pool. Swim time.
But...
Oh, but don't stare, okay? I don't actually have a swimsuit, just a shirt, and when it gets wet, it's kinda embarrassing.
Huh?
Although I wasn't embarrassed before, but now I kinda am. I wonder how come. Oh, does Hina have a crush on Makoto? I doubt that. Hina and Sakura are meant for each other, but Sakura is dead. I went swimming with Hina, who seemed kind of embarrassed. He and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give her a present? Yeah, we'll give her the other donut that we had, because she likes those. Here you go, Hina. How thoughtful. This is why I like you, Makoto. Or, I mean, not like, not that kind of like. Seeing Hina so pleased with something I gave her makes me happy. Is something wrong, Hina? I've reached my limit.
Just a second.
I'm stuck in here. Can't do any sports. Can't do anything. I'm sick of it. I want to get out under the sun and do some laps. Run a marathon. I want to do some real sports. Hina, calm down, okay? I can't do anything in here. If I can't move around, I'm gonna die like a bunny rabbit. How does that make you a bunny rabbit? But I always heard rabbits die from loneliness.
That's terrible.
Whatever, I'm gonna die if I can't get some proper physical activity. So, is this another Japanese thing that rabbits die of loneliness or something? I don't know. Basically, everyone has a crush on Makoto, Sayaka, Junko, Kyoko, Aoi, heck, probably Hifumi. Junko has a crush on Makoto? Really? I didn't know. I figured Kyoko did. And I could tell Sayaka did. Aoi, I don't know. It's kind of 50-50. Because it seems like it, but also, like, I don't know, her and Sakura seem like a more logical pairing. Whatever, I'm gonna die if I can't get some proper physical activity. Don't you think it's a little extreme?
What the heck?
You think I'm kidding, don't you? But I seriously can't sit still, you know? Why else would I have joined 6 sports teams in school? 6?
That's right.
Yeah, track, basketball, softball, volleyball, tennis, and the big one. The big one? She got to her main sport ran out of juice. I think it's gotta be swimming! Going home! Your main sport is swimming, right? Yeah, you got it. God, I don't even care what stroke it is. Just get me in a pool under the blue sky. But isn't it hard to do that many sports, even for you?
Well...
If I can't move, I'll just shrivel up and die. And I need a challenge. More and more new stuff to try. A challenge?
I mean...
What I really love about sports isn't winning, you know? It's having to fight and struggle and give it all you got to reach the top. It's that excitement, that fear you might suffer a heartbreaking loss.
But...
When you finally reach that goal, it's just lonely. It's lonely at the top, you know? I never really got into sports, so I couldn't really relate to what she was talking about. I kind of get it. It's always like, when you play sports, it's always good to see yourself improve. Like, whenever, like, I could see myself improving when I ran or played soccer or swam, like, I always, like, felt a sense of accomplishment once I, like, felt like I'd beaten my personal best kind of thing, you know? So I get that. What's up, Game Story? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? How's your Thursday? Going home is my favorite sport. Yo, true. But I could tell that the reason Hina was so amazing was how hard she could fight and struggle. So that's why I want to push myself as hard as possible when it comes to swimming. I want to aim for the very highest mountaintop. The highest mountaintop.
Okay.
I'm talking about the gold medal, of course. Aim for the gold, even if it means I'm a super gold spaz. Did she just call herself? Okay, but if that's what you want, isn't that all the more reason? If you have a goal, why are you sitting around making excuses? Excuses?
Just a second.
Hey, when did I ever make any excuses? Sure, maybe we're stuck in here right now with no way out. But if you really want to make an effort, shouldn't you try and see what you can do in here?
Ooh.
Called her out. That's a challenge. You just made an official challenge.
Yeah, totally.
But I think you're right. If I want to get that gold medal, I have to make every effort I can. I want to become a genius of effort. I bet Ian Thorpe said something like that. Okay, Aoi.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't go around making excuses just because we're stuck in here. Alright, I think I'm going to go do some push-ups in my room, like maybe around 1,000 or something. I admire your dedication. Almost before she was done talking, Hina took off like a bat out of hell. She recovered exactly as fast and strong as I would have expected. Hina's report card, hooray. And we still didn't get a skill from her yet? Come on, once we're all done, head back to my room for a while. How did we not get a skill from her even after hanging out with her twice? I'm getting the chills. I kind of feel dizzy. Can't help it. I need sleep. Nighttime wasn't for a while, but I felt like my body had reached its limit. As I dropped onto bed, I felt like I was falling into a bottomless pit. A bottomless pit of despair, perhaps? I was unconscious before my head hit the pillow. Well, that's not quite true. I didn't pass out completely. It's more like my consciousness went dim. I weaved back and forth between sleep and wakefulness, which is all to say... Uh-oh, we're getting sick! I was restless. At some point, I found myself wandering through a strange dream. And within the dream, a voice echoed across the halls of my mind.
I understand.
Understand? That voice. It's so familiar. Ah, it's...
Understand.
Whose voice is that? It's me. So we're talking to ourselves. We should have gotten a scene with him rubbing himself with a towel. That would have been so funny.
I understand.
Do you talk to me when you're talking to yourself?
I should understand everything.
Why are we talking to us? Does Makoto have an imaginary friend that's also himself?
My goal isn't to get out of here.
My goal isn't to get out of here, it's to stay in.
It's to stay here.
So I'm right. The reason that the windows are boarded up and everything is because it's not to keep us in, it's to keep other things out. I think Hina drugged him, maybe. Who knows what was in that flotation donut? Huh? What am I trying to say?
This is all for hope.
Okay.
And that's why I have to stay.
So I think I'm right. I'm pretty sure the things are to keep us in and keep stuff out. It's not to stop us from escaping, it's to protect us, I think.
I have to stay here.
Like the lack of an escape route and the metal boarding on the windows. I think maybe like I don't know. That's where my head's at. I'm pretty sure I'm right. Makoto, you don't look so good.
My dream just now. What?
Makoto, you don't look so good, buddy.
So strange.
Sure was. You were talking to yourself for like a while.
Huh?
What? Well, that escalated quickly. Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student lying hidden somewhere in the school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her. We didn't watch out! Oh, that's also the knife that we had. True. This is how the men Cardi B drugs and robs feel. Yikes. Well, we're dead. See y'all next game. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. What the hell? Was it a dream? Kyoko! And again, that's how Makoto wants to wake up. He wants to see Kyoko looking over him. I don't think that was a dream. I'm pretty sure Kyoko just saved our life. I'm almost positive Kyoko just saved our life.
Kyoko? What did you...
She saved your life, bro.
What did you say?
I don't know if that's supposed to make me think that Kyoko and the person in the mask are one and the same, but I don't buy it for a second. Kyoko would never. Kyoko would never. Kyoko would never betray us. Never, ever, ever. No one takes my man. Yo, true. They're the OTP. Ding dong, bing bong.
Good morning.
So, it seems like Mukuro, or whoever the person in the mask is, I'm assuming Mukuro, tried to kill us for some reason. Which is kind of wild. Did not see that coming. Took longer than usual for me to open my eyes. Huh? I let out a deep sigh to bring myself up the rest of the way. Iko was about to become a man. More ways than one. His ghost was definitely about to become a man. Learn Makoto has a fever, sleeps in a hoodie and pants every day. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll give you chills and aches for sure, Makoto. The unfathomable lethargy. They had all disappeared in the night. All that was left was me, drenched in sweat. It wasn't just because of whatever bug I'd caught, either. It was also the dream I'd had. It was not a dream, dog. I promise you that. What the hell was that? I mean, was it even really a dream? I don't think so. I was desperate to recall it. I scrambled to grab onto fragments of the dream and reel them up from the depths of my memory. That's right, I remember last night. I came down with a fever and I couldn't quite get to sleep. And I heard a voice I didn't really understand. And then we were attacked by a person in a mask. All of a sudden I was awake. And there was a strange person standing next to my bed wearing a mask. And they were holding a knife. So check your drawer for the knife. I want to say I fought them off, but I don't actually remember it. No, Kyoko saved your life. You were straight up dead. You were dead meat, buddy. I felt like my mind had been detached from my body, burning up with fever. Somewhere far away, watching my body move on its own. And because of that, I don't remember what really happened. But still, I feel like I resisted them desperately, feverishly. After that, things go black again. The next thing I remember is Kyoko. Kyoko was there. But what would she have been doing in my room? I think I'm positive that, I'm correct that she has a multi-key. Like, that key that she has opens up all the locks in the school. And it has to be the case. What a strange dream. No, was it really a dream? How can I possibly find out either way? You can check your drawer for the knife that they were holding. I opened the desk drawer and... Huh? It's empty. There's nothing inside. Wait, nothing inside? That's strange. Because it definitely wasn't before. I'm positive I put the knife I got from Toko in here. Wait, that means... It wasn't a dream! The knife they told me to keep safe. I knew it. I just had a feeling. It wasn't a dream after all. But if that's true, this all makes even less sense. Why would someone have wanted to attack me? And who was behind the mask? And why was Kyoko... What the hell is going on? Well, I'm only going to figure it out on my own. Yeah, we probably should go see everybody. Should head to the dining hall, then I can talk to everyone else about it. Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea. Definitely don't want to keep this from people, because otherwise, like, this could be a bit of an issue. Oh, hey, Hina.
Hey, Makoto.
Oh, Makoto. Yep, that's Makoto. Sure as the sky's blue. Hey, Hina. What's up, girl? What's good? How you like those donuts I got you? You really had me worried, you know? What happened to you last night? Worried?
I mean...
Yeah, right after nighttime hit, we all went to get you. We were hammering away at your doorbell, but you never answered. We thought maybe you'd been, you know. I mean, not that it actually happened. I mean, nobody here would want to, you know. So anyway, what were you doing? I didn't feel good, so I went right to bed. I had no idea you guys even showed up. But why did you come to get me? Did something happen? Well, lots of stuff, actually. I'm not sure I can really explain.
Okay.
Let's go meet up with everyone else, then they can tell you all about it. Is everyone waiting somewhere else or something?
That's right.
Oh yeah, we all stayed up the whole night. The whole night? I lost at rock, paper, scissors, so I had to come get breakfast for everyone.
Okay.
So you got here just in time. Come on, help me carry it. Okay, sure. Everyone's in the gym. Hurry up, I'll meet you there. The gym? Why is everyone in the gym? And the entire night? Yeah, this is pretty weird that they were up all night. I mean, maybe something crazy happened. We don't know. We almost died last night. Something crazy definitely happened to us. How do I get to the gym again? Oh, it's all the way in this hallway. We could go gamble, but I think it's fine. We don't need to gamble right now. Just really want to gamble. I don't have a problem. You have a problem. Wonder what the heck happened that, like, everybody decided to stay up all night. Has to be, like, some kind of incident. Oh, hey, guys. Ah, there he is.
Huh? Oh,
This is
hey,
worse than being
Makoto.
late for your wedding, the birth of your son, and your own funeral all at once.
What?
Jeez, to show up now like it's no big deal. You made us stay up all night while you slept like a baby in your bed. Just like he said, everyone was there besides Kyoko. Funny that only one that should have been staying up there all night is Kyoko, and yet everyone but her was up. Yo, true. Although, no, she was awake too. We just don't know if it just doesn't seem like she was with them. Because she was awake to save our life. It just doesn't seem like she was with the four of them. And then I noticed they'd formed a circle around something. As soon as I saw what the something was, uh-oh, it was a dead body. Please don't be a dead body. Please don't be a dead body. Please don't be a dead body. Before I could even catch myself, I cried out. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. That's okay. That's okay. That dead body's fine. Spread out in front of them were the remains of Monokuma.
What are you doing?
What does it look like? We're dismantling it to see what makes it tick.
Isn't that grounds to get punished, though?
Dismantling? But I mean, that's Monokuma you're messing with, right?
Yeah, doesn't seem like the best idea.
Yeah, that's right.
She's not even phased.
Won't you guys get in trouble for that, though? Relax, there's no danger. No, the status test in the game. Gone but never forgotten. One of the, like, 100 Monokumas that roam this school. You say that, but... What is this? What are you guys doing? Tell me, Hero, what are you guys doing? Seriously, what are you thinking? How can you say tearing something apart like that isn't dangerous?
Hey, come on.
Well, I guess I'll handle this. I'll explain what's going on, Makoto, because that's how much I like ya. Byakuya found this little fella laying around. Then we tore it apart.
That doesn't explain anything.
What?
Just before we went to bed last night, I came to the gym to try and talk to Monokuma. I wanted to see if he had any new information about Kyoko's disappearance. And I found him here just like normal. However, when I found him, he was no more than a regular toy. He didn't react, didn't say a word. You're saying he wasn't moving at all? I waited there until midnight time officially began, but still Monokuma lay there motionless. I gathered everyone up as quickly as possible so that they could take a look. Even then, he still didn't make a move. So I immediately initiated the disassembly process. It was Master's stroke of genius. A chance to find out what made Monokuma tick. One thing we discovered is that he's quite a sophisticated machine. It's leagues beyond any normal remote control toy. Who has enough free time to invest in something like that anyway? But besides that, what I'm wondering is, why did he stop moving all of a sudden? I thought maybe he'd malfunctioned, but we didn't find any cause as we were taking him apart. So if he didn't break down, then maybe something happened to his puppeteer, the mastermind, something unexpected. Excuse me. I can't imagine any other possibility. Something unexpected. They were probably so scared of Master, they ran away in terror.
Could it be?
Or maybe they got sick or something. But Monokuma made his announcement this morning, right? Who was that if not the mastermind? Oh, I'm sure that's a recording. It's set to a timer and plays as necessary. That's true. He says the exact same thing every day, right?
Hey guys, I don't think now's a good time for light conversation. I just found something. What is it?
Hero, that's a bomb. Maybe ditch it. It's
what?
a bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure. Oh, bomb? That's super bad. We need to get rid of it.
Roger that.
It appears the bomb has a motion sensor. Any sudden movements, it's sure to go off.
Motion sensor? For serious? I'm starting to get all shaky.
Just a second.
Hey, get it together. You're a man, aren't you?
I'm fine. I'm totally fine.
You're so not fine. You're all, Oh, I probably should have mentioned the motion sensor is off right now. Yeah, you might have been a good idea to mention that. Just saying.
Jeez, don't scare me like that.
God, you're like the world's most spineless worm of the
Don't be
century.
mean.
Hey, come on. The century's just getting started. Don't call the race already.
That was a good line. Whatever, just hurry up and put the bomb down. Hanging on to it's not gonna do anyone any good.
Oh, yeah, good call.
Well?
Okay, it's down. Everything's all good.
Here, put the bomb down, but that wasn't my main concern at this point. My eyes were glued to Monokuma's remains. He just stopped moving all of a sudden. Was it really because something had happened to the mastermind that they weren't expecting? But what could that have been? When I thought about it, it was probably last night when it attacked us. Yeah, for sure. I couldn't help but think back to the night before. It has to have been that, being attacked by that masked figure.
Just a second.
Hey, Makoto? Huh?
Hey.
Don't us. Did you hear a thing we just said?
Huh? So that's a no. What are you, some kind of brain-dead farm animal? Sorry. We were saying once we're done dismantling Monokuma, what should we do now? And we've decided to continue our offensive assault.
It's all clear.
To try and uncover the mastermind's true identity, we're gonna break into the headmaster's room. Really?
Naturally.
Since the mastermind appears to have stopped all activity, now's our chance, wouldn't you agree? But if the mastermind comes back while we're in there,
What?
if you're scared, you're welcome to stay here by yourself. Or go live in the chicken coop with all the other chickens. You can be chicken number 6.
Such ignorance.
This is a battle, a fight to the death between us and the mastermind. We don't have time to deliberate.
But
Yeah, I mean, we don't want to have to kill each other or anyone else, but we have a chance now.
Come on.
So what are you gonna do? Are you gonna run away or are you gonna fight? You're right, I'll go with you.
It's all clear now.
Okay then, we're going to break into the headmaster's room. Everything comes down to this moment. Anything can happen, so prepare yourselves. I'll follow you anywhere, Master, to all the ends of the earth. Tom, Dave, something, Luna, something, and Makoto. Wasn't it Tom, Dave, Frank, Luna, and Michelle? Was that the 5 names of the chickens we came up with? Tom, Dave, Frank, Luna, Michelle? I think that was it. Sakura, if you can hear me, lend me your strength.
How about that?
I can do this. I'm a man and I can do this. I've got the will of the entire universe on my side.
Indeed, I thought I remembered it. I got a mind like a steel trap. We each found determination in our own ways, and when we were ready, we left the gym. Our target was the headmaster's room on the 4th floor of the school. Alright. Which one's the headmaster's room again? Oh, it's this one. Yeah, it's the one at the end of the hall right here. Alright, let's do this, y'all. Rattle, rattle. It's locked as expected, but it was unlocked before. Kyoko said it was unlocked. Because Sakura... Oh, the mastermind could have just relocked it, I guess. So, what are you going to do?
What?
Isn't it obvious? We're going to tear this door off its hinges. Wait, but the rules say... We've seen that the mastermind isn't watching us. Those don't matter anymore.
But like Makoto said, if the mastermind did show up while we were in there,
In other words...
Then we'll just have to finish our business before that can happen.
Hey.
okay, sure, but
What?
We've come this far. We can't back down now. We agree this is what we have to do, so we have to do it. So beautiful.
I mean,
for serious?
We don't have any choice. We're desperate. Let's do this. Let's rip the door down.
actually,
Okay, but how are we gonna do that? This thing looks pretty sturdy.
What's up, Mike? How you doing, my man? How's it going? All the girls say I'm pretty fly for a guy. Yo, true. True. How's it going, my man? Then we'll need something sturdy of our own, like Hiro's head. Oh, what about that one thing? The thing in the tool shed.
Oh,
The pickaxe.
I see.
Interesting. That could very well be exactly what we need. Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock. So it's probably 9 on the dot now.
It's all clear now.
Okay, go get the pickaxe and be back here by 9:01.
That's straight up unreasonable.
By myself?
Naturally.
Surely you like to have your me time once in a while, right? Well, if it's just me and you time, Master, then yeah.
What?
You know how much time it took for you to say that? 10 seconds. Take too long and I'll erase your existence from my consciousness. Unacceptable! Watching while I edit, you're inspiring me. Hey, appreciate it, my man. What you working on? What are you editing right now? With that, Toko ran off loud as a herd of rabid elephants.
hey.
Interesting comparison.
For serious though, are we gonna just knock this door down?
No problem is solved by running away. Find your stones and be a man. Ayo, Master, what the hell did I walk into? Welcome to Danganronpa, where this is just normal. He's right. You can't move forward by always avoiding danger.
If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
What she said. We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong? She's not wrong. Even if it's dangerous, we still have to overcome the challenges in front of us.
Maybe, but I'm still super stressed. I'm so tense I can hardly talk. It's all flubless. No, I'm totally flabstaff.
Fap sauce?
Gross, where'd that come from? Wait, Genocide Jill, where'd you come from?
You called for me and so
Hello, it's like me. It's the wondiferous murderous fiend, like here to greet you with a razor-sharp smile. How much I gotta pay you to stream Honey Pop? Considering you get my channel demonetized forever, probably is some good money.
Come on.
What about the pickaxe? Where is it? I was supposed to, like, pick an axe? Yes, you were. No, you seeping imbecile. The pickaxe! Seeping imbecile? Oh, master. You wound me with your, like, executive level barbs. Look, here comes the bloody nose. Seriously, though, did you really forget the pickaxe?
Give it a rest.
Omega-3 fatty acids, that's what you need. Great for the old memory factory.
Hero, buddy. But I think we already established that their memory doesn't carry over when they switch.
Not possible.
This is a level of uselessness I find difficult to tolerate.
Yes.
Ah, the light bulb just went on. That's why I went to the garden, right? I was supposed to get the pickaxe. Alright, we've solved one mystery. That means there's only just one more mystery left. One more mystery? Yep, now we just need to figure out the identity of Object X.
So,
Now what are you talking about?
Did you already forget what we were talking about? You're like missing out on life.
you've gotta be
Fun fact, as
kidding.
Makoto puts it, big boob supermodel from the Chihiro case is named Diamond Yuka. Interesting. Also, Makoto's parents' voice actors also voiced Hiro and Sayaka / Chihiro. Interesting. Damn girl, what that tongue do? Probably a lot, if I had to assume. What? What did you find? Corpus! Oh, did she mean corpse?
You SOB!
Did you hear me? I said corpse! The only person not accounted for... Please, no. Please, anything but that. A corpse?
Yep.
That's right, I found a corpse in the garden. Found a corpse in the garden.
What did you say?
Well, then before we enter the headmaster's room, it appears we have something else to look into.
Come on.
We're going to the garden. Okay. What's up, Shadow? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? How you doing? As soon as we entered the garden, I saw it. I didn't want to, but... Oh, right! I forgot. We saw this already. It's the masked person. Okay, so I don't think it's Kyoko. Please don't be Kyoko. Please don't be Kyoko. I saw someone laying on the ground with a mask covering their face. 1 second, guys. Sorry. Sorry about that. It's gotta be Leon? Probably. Saw someone lying on the ground with a mask covering their face, and there was a knife. Buried in their stomach up to the hilt. What the? Are they really dead?
For sure, but
Who is it? Well, there's only one of us unaccounted for. But I don't think she had nails on her hands, and I see nails. It can't be Makoto. Makoto. It can't be Kyoko. No shot. Deadly Life. Pain of a Junk Food Junkie is still a really weird name for a chapter. Just to make things clear, yeah, that's the person who attacked us. Last time I was attacked by someone wearing a mask. Whoever that was, they're now... I don't know why, but now they're laying dead in front of me. I told you, there's a corpse hanging out here!
No way!
Are they really dead? Is this really a dead body?
What?
you need to begin looking around right away. However, be ever so careful. There's no telling what you might find.
Alright. I mean, when in doubt, check the corpse. We need to find out who this actually is, but there's no way to tell with the mask covering their face like that. And the white coat they're wearing makes it impossible to tell anything about the body itself. The victim is a total mystery. But one thing I do know is that whoever this is, they attacked me last night in my room. But why? How'd they wind up dead in here? Their heart isn't beating. They're not breathing. All signs of life have come to a complete stop. Thanks to the knife that's been driven into their stomach, their clothes are stained bright red. Technically, it's pink like Pepto-Bismol, but still. It appears the bleeding has stopped, but the blood that's there is still wet. Be careful you don't touch it and get some on you.
How can you be so calm in a time like this? Who is it? Their face and body are all hidden, so I don't have a clue.
I'm pretty sure it's a girl at least. No! No shot! Come on, dude. No. Absolutely not. It's not Kyoko. I refuse to believe it.
How can you tell?
Oh.
Well, I can see the outline of her chest, and just like the general shape of the body. Yeah, the more I look, the more I'm sure it's a girl. Really? Then could it be... Okay, then! Let's just tear the mask clean off!
Come on.
Wait, don't! By the time he called out, it was already too late. Toko's hand shot out toward the mask. And in the next instant... Oh! Okay! Why not? Now we got bombs. Well, Toko's dead. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Holy crap. So this was rigged with a bomb? But why? There was a blinding light and a deafening roar. The body blew up. It blew up, 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 it blew up. Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. Let's spend the trial together from now until the execution. I don't know that. I think it's a parody of a song, but I don't know what song that is. I'm sorry. My vision started to darken. I prepared to pass out, but then...
Come on.
Hurry up. Put out the fire. My consciousness attempted to float away. That voice reached up and pulled it back down to earth. Someone pressed something into my hands. It was a bucket of water. Come on. Dump the water on it. Okay. The upper half of the body was on fire. I took aim and tossed the water as hard as I could. Sploosh. Alright, so clearly somebody wanted to get rid of the body, but why? Thankfully that was enough to put out the fire. It died down, leaving only behind the unpleasant smell of burning. Well, I guess that took care of it.
But what the hell, man?
It exploded?
What did you
I had
say?
a bad feeling about that body, but I never imagined it would explode. And now the body is burnt to a crisp.
What? It's burnt to a crisp. That's beyond well done, man.
Don't compare it to a steak. I'll never be able to eat steak again. But now that the body's charred, I really have no idea. How are I going to find out who it was? Who isn't here right now? Well, when you put it that way, but no shot it's Kyoko. No way. Absolutely not. I refuse to believe it.
What?
Huh? If we consider who's not here, that'll quickly narrow down who it must be. There's only one person missing.
It's Kyoko.
Kyoko? Nah. Then that dead body is Kyoko? No, that can't be right. Calm down. I didn't say it was Kyoko.
But I mean, who else?
There is one other person.
In other words,
The mastermind. That does seem the more likely of the two. Kind of. Well, so why would they need to get rid of the body then? Because, like, if it was just a mastermind who died, the game would be over, so would there be no point in getting rid of their own body? If it was Kyoko, I don't know if there'd be a point either, because we would immediately assume that it was her body because the five of us are together. So what that leads me to think is that it's a different body completely. It's not the mastermind's body, and it's not Kyoko's body. So it's somebody else's body. Maybe Mukuro? Maybe Mukuro's not the mastermind. And maybe this is Mukuro's body. This is an interesting case. What?
The mastermind?
What the heck?
Come on, there's no way the mastermind got charbroiled.
Get serious. What if I told you I'm a mastermind? I can't believe I haven't made that joke yet. I agree. Normally the idea wouldn't be worth considering, but I have a reason to believe it may be true. Alright, tell me about it. The mastermind being dead would explain that other matter, wouldn't it? Oh, I see what you're saying. Monokuma can hardly move around if its master is dead, right? I see what you're saying here.
But that corpse is a girl, right? It doesn't make any sense.
A mastermind can be a girl hero.
I mean, remember what Alter Ego said?
So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster's a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in this school right now.
What the heck?
He said the mastermind is some middle-aged dude, right? Which the corpse obviously isn't.
And that could mean the mastermind isn't the headmaster. Is it the teenage girl Kyoko told me about? The ultimate despair? Makoto, that was out loud, you idiot.
Huh?
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student at Hope's Peak. What? What are you talking about? The other day, Kyoko confided in me. She said there was a 16th student here in the school. I think you'd better tell us everything you know. Well, all Kyoko told me was...
Mukuro Ikusaba. The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
It sounded like Kyoko thinks Mukuro Ikusaba is the mastermind. No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind, I'm sure of that. What? I don't have any proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right.
I see.
There's another student here and it's a female? That would match the body's characteristics.
So,
And that phrase, the ultimate despair, it sounds super mastermindy, doesn't it?
Okay, so the mastermind is this girl Mukuro, and she's a student here, and she's the ultimate despair? But she's been hiding here in the school like some teenage Bigfoot. How'd she wind up burnt to a crisp?
What the heck?
None of this makes any sense to just suddenly show up and then die.
I think we better take a closer look at the body. There may be some clues to figure out exactly who it is. Hey, wait!
What?
What? Aren't we forgetting about something? You know, Toko.
Oh yeah, she totally got blown up, huh?
Forget about her. I'm sure the explosion vaporized her. Well, gone, but damn it. Well, one can only hope. Oh, she survived. Oh. Oh, she survived. Huh? What just happened, Master?
Stop talking.
You declared for the whole world to hear that you would never again inhale a single molecule of oxygen. Oh, then I don't mind breathing in the carbon dioxide you exhale. That's enough for me to live.
What the heck?
This is the strangest back and forth I've ever seen.
Alright, let's get looking. I should take a close look at the body one more time.
so,
Watch yourself, Makoto. She may be dead, but she's still a girl. Don't worry, I don't plan on touching the body all that much. I'm not Kyoko, after all. Oh, a tattoo! Hold on, there's something on the ground there. Why isn't the BDA played? Yeah, I was thinking that. Why didn't the body discovery thing play yet? I was thinking that too. Please don't... If that's a hint, please don't give me a hint, though, okay? There's something next to the body. It's a key. Is that what Kyoko took from Monokuma? But what did you steal?
So,
I stole this. A key? But looking at it, I could tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It was probably the only key of its kind on Earth. So no, this isn't the same one. That's right, the key she stole was shaped like Monokuma. This isn't anything like it. Then this key is probably for that data room, right? On the, I think it was on the 3rd or 4th floor. It's probably for that.
What?
What is it? Did you find something? No, even having played this game and knowing the outcome, I genuinely don't know why it hasn't. Okay, that's really weird then that that hasn't played the body discovery announcement. Oh, maybe it's because Motokuma's still out of commission. That's probably why. Like, that's the only thing I think. Motokuma's still out of commission, so he can't play the body discovery announcement. Yeah, this is on the ground near the body. I've never seen this key before. What could it possibly go to? So even you don't know then? Mako, I'm going to give you a very important task. Huh?
I see.
That key might give you access to certain areas where we thought were locked. You mean
So in other words,
the biolab, the data center, the headmaster's room, and the dorm rooms on the 2nd floor. It's in your hands. So I'm your errand boy now? Oh, I have to go check them right now? That's a key. I thought it was nail polish. It does look like it. I guess let's start with the one that's on this floor, the biolab. Alright, let's see what this is. Fiora, I see you, baby. Give me a second. I'm walking. I can't walk and pet you at the same time. All right, let's give it a shot. Let's search the key and find the garden in the keyhole. Key isn't even close to fitting, which means the key doesn't go to this room. Well, darn it. I guess let's try... I thought it would be the data room, so let's try that. Let's try the data center. That's what I figured it would be. Because it looks like a electronic key. The door to the data center was definitely locked before. Okay, let's give it a shot. Now once you insert the key, I find the garden in the keyhole. Click! It fits. And this key is to the data center. I managed to unlock the data center. I guess all that running around paid off. I have to go tell everyone else. I immediately head back to the garden. Hooray! So you're back. How'd it go? Found out which key the room goes to. Or which room the key goes to. It's the data center down on the 4th floor.
And we can get into the data center now.
See.
Interesting. But why did the now deceased have that key on them? I suppose we'll have to just go to the data center and find out. Yeah, I think you're right. Wait, but we have an investigation to do? Here we are. Looks like the door is still unlocked. Hey, so when you open that door, there's not going to be like another huge kaboom like before, right?
You're asking that question now?
Don't worry, we have Makoto. What?
In other words,
It's in your hands. Again, it means I trust you. I trust you to die for me. That's an absolute lie. I'm just being used. Reach down, put my hand on the door. Close my eyes and try to clear my mind. With a silent prayer. Whoa, we're halfway there. I slowly open the door. Nothing happened. After making sure I was still alive, I slowly opened my eyes. This is interesting. In a word, the room was strange. So this is where you can see all the security cameras. I mean, all the rooms up till now were strange, but this room had a special kind of strangeness. It wasn't a surface fear like the rest of the school. Here the fear was lurking beneath the surface. The room was filled with all kinds of dread.
What?
Hey, that's...
Hiro extended a trembling hand and pointed. Look at all those monitors on the wall. Look what they're showing. It's all the rooms in the school. Each monitor displayed a different section of the school. The dorms, the classrooms, every part of the school was covered. This is...
what?
It's a direct feed from every single surveillance camera. Sure seems like it. All the cameras in the school feed back into this room, and they're displayed here on these monitors.
So that's it.
So the sole purpose of this room is to watch us.
To watch us?
Then this room is...
It's all clear.
the Mastermind's private room, without a doubt. The Mastermind's room? I guess that makes sense. So the Mastermind was here. Watching us. And I think this settles it. Huh? The body in the garden? If they had the key to this room, it can only mean one thing. That was the body of Mukuro Ikusaba, and she was the Mastermind. Or it could be, like, a big trick. That's what I'm not sure about yet. But, like, why give us access to it, though? I don't know. I don't know. Unless Mukuro is not the Mastermind, and they just used her body. Because, like, Mukuro could be dead, and they just used her body. And she might not be the Mastermind. Or she is the Mastermind, and she used somebody else's body to cover it up. It's one of the two. That's where my brain goes, at least. Because I don't think the Mastermind would just be like, oopsie, I'm dead now. So it's either that Mukuro is the Mastermind and she used somebody else's body and that's why she burned it, or the actual Mastermind killed Mukuro, maybe? And then burned her body to cover it up? I don't know. This is weird. The Mastermind is dead? Like, really, really dead? It would seem so.
But for serious?
It's too bad they had to go and die before Master could kill them himself. Mastermind is dead? Could that really be true? Does that mean it's all over? Because, I mean, that body. Whatever happened, they obviously didn't die a natural death. So who was it that? Who was it that?
But if the Mastermind really is dead, that means you can finally get out of this hellhole.
About that?
We gotta hurry up and find the exit. Come on.
That's enough.
No, we have to check this area thoroughly first.
Huh, but what about the exit?
If the mastermind truly is dead, we can leave whenever we decide to. But right now, we need to find out why the mastermind set up this life or death game in the first place. He makes a good point. It would probably give us a lot of extra information. Just check. Whoa, okay. Chill. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Sorry, my, like, OBS, like, panicked for a second. One second. Alright, there we go. OBS is not panicking anymore. And I'm bothered by the fact that the mastermind was obviously murdered. Murdered? So you think so too, huh? Well, yeah, they had a knife in their stomach. It's pretty obvious they were murdered. Naturally. The state of the corpse makes it plain as day. There's absolutely no doubt. The mastermind was murdered.
But
Well, why is it gotta be that way? I mean, who could have even done it?
That's exactly why we need to investigate the purpose and identity of the mastermind.
I'm telling you.
Now do you understand, you useless insect? You're banned from talking to Master ever again.
Mastermind's purpose and why they were killed. This room may very well hold the answers to those questions. After all, the mastermind must have spent who knows how much time here. Okay, then let us begin our search. It's time to uncover the identity of the mastermind. Yeah! One second, y'all. Just checking something. Making sure the stream looks okay. Alright. Let's see what's in here. There's a bunch of computers all lined up. They look like high-performance PCs, nothing like the ancient laptop Alter Ego was installed on. They're all on, but they seem to be locked. So what, we can't do anything? Just use your fighting spirit to force your way in. I don't know how that's gonna work. What century are you from? Mastermind's been using these to monitor the network. And Alter Ego. You may well be right about that.
what?
But there's no point thinking about it now. You're right. There's this Monokuma's door. I was trying to click on the door. Thank you. This door is kind of creepy. It's got a picture of Monokuma on it. What could be inside? It's probably locked. Yeah. No luck. The door is locked, huh? What if you used the key to open this room? Let's give it a try just in case. Still nothing. Nope, no good. It won't even fit in the keyhole. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry about it. Everything's fine. The mastermind's dead, right? So nothing's gonna happen to us. Yeah, I guess you're right. I can't stop thinking about that door with Monokuma's picture on it. But worrying about it isn't gonna do me any good. He is right. The mastermind's gone, so there's nothing to be afraid of anymore. I don't think they're gone, despite everything the game keeps saying. There's nothing showing up on this one.
Hey, look next to that TV. Isn't that a TV antenna?
How about that?
It is, it's just like the one my grandma uses. It's totally one of those high-def antennas.
Wait, so if we hook up that antenna, we could watch TV? Huh? Did someone say TV?
Well, Saturday morning Hina's here.
Are you talking about me? Anyway, if we can watch TV, let's do it. Come on, come on, come on.
No?
Oh, you're all starved for info from the outside world, huh? Alright, let me work my magic. You'll be quantum leaping your way to TV land before you know it.
I mean, I get the reference, but what's he talking about? Alright, what else is there to look at? Seems like there's this monitor up here. A really ridiculous number of monitors here. And the mastermind's been using them all to spy on us. As long as I have this. Huh? Look at Master go. It's like a feast for the eyes. How much is a monthly membership?
You know?
She about to get into the Netflix account for this place. Oh! What's wrong?
Good news for you all. Good news for all of you Saturday morning kitties out there. I think I got the TV working.
Really?
Now all we gotta do is switch it on.
Then do it.
Friggin' idiot mastermind. All you guys need to cut free from your regrets from the outside world. And they were sitting here watching TV the whole time. They really thought they could get away with it?
Oh, hey, it's us. Huh, this is... It's the feed coming from the surveillance camera monitoring the room, isn't it?
The heck?
Oh, that's weird.
Come on.
Hey, what are you doing?
Huh?
That's really weird.
You're weird. Weird in every possible way. And not just weird, super weird.
But this T isn't even hooked up to anything but the antenna. So how's it showing the camera feed?
Whoa.
Did you try changing the channel? Oh my god, I get it. Oh my god, I get it! I swear to God, if this is all one big reality show, I'm gonna be so pissed. I'm not joking. But the reason that all the cameras are set up isn't just so the mastermind can monitor us, it's so that people on the outside can see us. Because I remember there was a one-off line in one of the trials where Monokuma was like, oh, the people outside are gonna love that one. So the reason that that TV shows us is because the cameras are focusing on us. It's projecting what we're doing to the outside world. Oh my god, if this is a reality show, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm just saying. But I'm almost positive I'm right that this is being broadcast to the outside world. But would it be a... I don't think it would be a reality show. Because how would they... unless, like, all of our friends who are dead are sitting in the back like, man, they're so close to figuring this out. Leon's like, yeah, I never thought they'd get there. I don't know. I don't think it's actually a reality show. But it seems like it's set up to be one, kind of. Because we've got all these cameras. I know we were joking about Total Drama Island the other day. Like, this is what it reminds me of. It reminds me of just like what we are doing is being projected to the outside world. Whether it's for like a reality show or just to like torture our loved ones or something, I don't freaking know. But we are definitely being projected to the outside world by whoever is controlling this game. Like 1000%.
Let's give that a try.
He went through each channel one by one. But every channel was just us. I think I'm right. I'm almost positive I am. It's a live feed of us standing there in the data center. Because the outside world is watching us. What we're doing is being projected.
What the heck?
Is it broken or something? Oh, I keep hitting square.
Could it be?
No, there must be some kind of trick to it. Some weird setup.
A trick. Oh god, I really hope that Hiro just carries on as if like Monokuma being there is normal. He's like, well, actually, the trick could be a trick. What kind of trick?
Actually.
This is the best game. This is the best game. I love it. It's so freaking... The writing in this game is so good. I don't know if I praise it enough, but it's very cringe at times, but when it's funny, it's really funny. And this is really funny.
I'm not sure, but...
Huh? Huh? What? 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 Been a while, you friggin' idiots! Monokuma? How? You're supposed to be dead. Me? Dead? Don't be freaking stupid!
Hey, you're acting kind of strange. Something seems different.
Of course.
I'm different. Evolution is perfectly natural. After all, I've been hibernating for 2 years already.
Not even. It's been like half a day at most.
How are you alive again? Oh yeah, that's it. The look on your faces right now is sublime. That's what I wanted to see the moment you went from hope to despair. Don't tell me you pretended to be dead all for this moment. Why would a bear pretend to be dead? You're the ones who should pretend to be dead when you see a bear. I mean, that's totally laughable. It makes me laugh. I'm gonna laugh now. Ah, ha, 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 ha.
Well now.
And that's that. Well, it's almost time to cut off your past so full of hope and begin to despair at the future ahead of you. I want you all to have way more fun in this killing game. You can't be serious. We have to keep going?
No, we were supposed to get out of here.
Get out of here? Are you still obsessed with getting out of here? How do you not get it? There is no getting out of here. And besides, the life isn't all that bad, you know. I mean, there's stuff you won't like about it no matter where you are. Are you serious? This place is the worst. If it's the worst, does that mean you're in despair? What he said. Whew, I'm pooped from all that laughing. I guess I'll just get to the point now. The point?
Hey,
You guys really struck gold when you found that TV. Yes, indeed, that TV is an essential part of your school life here.
What?
I knew it was hiding a secret of some kind.
What the heck?
But I connected the antenna, so why is it just showing us the surveillance feed?
Look how attentive they are now. Well then, I'm gonna let you in on a blood-gushing secret and tell you about it. That TV is absolutely without a doubt displaying the signal coming in on the antenna. Huh? But what does that mean? It's displaying the signal, but it's just us standing here.
unbelievable.
You're so stupid. Fine, you don't get it? Fine, I'll just tell you.
Thrills, chills, kills!
I love being right. I love being right. Is it a reality show, though? Because that would be quite the twist. This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. What?
Extreme!
This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. Doesn't matter how many times he says it. I don't know what it's supposed to mean. I mean, if I understood the words, I'm not sure I understand the deeper meaning. What? Broadcast live to the entire world? What kind of bad joke is this? It can't be. Have they taken over the airwaves somehow?
The camera feed is being broadcast? No way! That's impossible!
That kind of overconfidence is a major weakness in your crisis management system. You know that? All you need is one weird trick that I found, and hijacking the airwaves is easy mode. Are you being serious right now?
Of course!
What he said. I heard a kind of creaking, but the sound was coming from my own mind, like a boat tossing in the ocean. My mind had begun to creak and groan.
Hey,
Everything has a meaning, you know. All those hints I gave you, all those tantalizing tidbits about the school's mysteries, even me luring you in here right now. Why would I do any of that without a reason? It was all for my captive audience, to show them true despair like they'd never seen it before. I became the director of a despair-based production. This is the ultimate— oh my god, it is a reality show. I hate this. It is Total Drama Island. Oh my god. This is awful. This is the ultimate reality show, the best in despair entertainment.
What are you saying?
You're lying. If this was on TV, the police and everyone else would be going crazy.
Yeah, there's no way they wouldn't have tried to come and rescue us.
Unless he, like, did something to the police, and, like, the police— he has big police in his pocket.
actually...
What if they already did? Uh-oh, he killed the police.
Yes, indeed!
But then again, it's not really any of their business, right? Sure, some people might yell at their TV to try and warn you, but who would actually come here to help? Don't you think that's possible? I don't really know personally, though, so whatever.
This can't be.
But to take control of all communications like that, you need an astronomical amount of resources.
Plot twist, everyone who dies on the Isle des Losers, or whatever it's called, Playa des Losers, and discussing who they want to die next. It's like how Lashana got kicked off. They're gonna vote off the next contestant. The losers vote off the next contestant. Yup, so how could things have come this far? Well, that's a secret. There's something you all need to do first, remember? What?
Of course!
Yeah, there's a little bit of the body, right? Ding dong, ding dong. Why doesn't it say bing bong? A body has been discovered.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Uh-oh. Huh? Class trial? Do you mean?
It's the money.
Guys, stop saying Yasuhiro. That's eliminated. It was so stupid how she got eliminated, but that elimination was hilarious. I'll leave the next Monokuma file right here. Everyone give it all you've got, okay?
Heart-pounding
Okay,
excitement.
things are gonna get pretty crazy from here on out. You're in for a heck of a ride.
Wait, I can't wait.
Oh, geez. And then he was gone. Reality was incomprehensible, the truth hopelessly out of reach. All we were left with was despair. We stood there for I don't know how long, frozen in place. I need to fix my hat. Found out recently that Lashana was going to win TDI until her VA had IRL trouble, so I had to get rid of her. I've never heard of that before. I've never heard that before, like, ever. Interesting.
I don't understand any of this. What's despair and entertainment, and how is he still alive?
Sick of this.
I thought that finally she could get out. We could get out of here. She got eliminated because of your voice actor at a medical emergency. Couldn't continue with the show, which is also why she stood speechless while getting eliminated. Oh, I never knew that. I've never read or heard that anywhere before. That's weird. And plus, what did he say about a class trial?
Stop talking.
Well, that part's obvious. The class trial is the class trial. What it means is that at this point, we have to figure out who the culprit is. Find out who killed Kyoko. It's not Kyoko. It's not. What?
What the heck?
What are you talking about? I thought Mukuro Ikusaba was the one who died.
The victim was female, right? Kyoko certainly fulfills that condition. Personally, she totally deserved to win. Yeah, I wouldn't have minded if she won. I still like... I think Gwen and Owen were a good final two. And if Monokuma is still alive and active, that means that the mastermind, Mukuro Ikusaba, isn't dead. So naturally, that body can't belong to her, so it must be Kyoko. There was no other possibility. No! The body is Kyoko's? Kyoko's been murdered? It can't be. There's no shot. No, it's not possible. There's a reason why we couldn't identify the body. There has to be. Because I don't know anything about her yet. I don't even know who she really is. Gwen and Noah were such moods. I love Gwen and Noah. They're both in my top 5. Gwen, Izzy, Noah, Cody, Heather, Courtney. Owen's great. DJ's cool. There's so many good characters on Total Drama. I'm excited for the reboot that's coming out. Imagine if the final two were LaShawn and Heather. That would have been so sick. To have it end like this. I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it. Whether you believe it or not doesn't matter. The truth is the truth. If you refuse to believe, it's your responsibility to uncover the truth for yourself. I love Noah, but he definitely deserved to get eliminated. Yeah, he did. He definitely did. Like, come on, man. You had to have seen that coming. Like, you didn't do a dang thing in the challenge. What do you think's gonna happen? Myself? Anyway, we better begin. But if we're gonna have a class trial, then that means the killer...
That's right.
Correct. It must be someone participating in our school life. Yeah, he was amazing, but he was only a detriment. True. But he's hilarious. Noah's hilarious. Noah, I think, is probably the funniest character, like, right up there with, like, Izzy.
Wait, so you're saying one of us killed Kyoko?
Well, that's not precisely what I'm saying, no.
Huh?
Oh, but you just said...
Stop talking.
I don't have time to explain now. There is a veritable mountain of issues I need to confirm. So I'm going to begin my search. If you value your lives, you'll put everything you have into this. This is how this game works, after all. Uh-oh. Well, I better start checking out the Monokuma file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. Other wounds? Huh. Huh. That I feel like is going to be really important. Like, why did the body have other wounds on it? So even the Monokuma file doesn't tell us who the victim actually was. The unidentified body, could it really be Kyoko? Or... I have no choice. I have to investigate. I have to uncover the truth for myself. No matter what, I have to find out what happened or we're all dead. Forgot how fire the rock version of the investigation track is? I believe it. All the music in this game is very good. Who bodied them before they were killed? For real, that's what I'm saying. If they got all these wounds on them. Like, huh. Need to go back to the scene of the crime, back to the garden. I have ideas. I have ideas. Okay, time to get started. You check anyone that may be important from one side to the other. I just need to do what I always do. You can hear it. You can hear it too, I believe. You're listening to it right now. Okay, I thought this was it. But yeah, it is really good. I like it. If I check the body more thoroughly, maybe then I'll find out for sure if it's Kyoko or not. We don't... Did Kyoko... Kyoko wore gloves. We don't know if she had a tattoo on her hand. Something weird about the body's fingernails. Those are fake nails. They're really long. Wait. This is... Wait a minute! I have one gigantic theory. I just need to find a way to confirm it. But I'm pretty sure I'm right. They're really long. They seem like they get in the way of normal activity. Fake nails have been added to the truth bowl section. There's something on the back of her right hand. Is that a tattoo? If it got burned. It got burned, so I can't make out the whole thing. Looks like it's a picture of a dog or something. I've never seen anything like it before. Shoot, say it. I have an idea. I don't know how this would work. But the fake nails and the wounds all over the body. What if this is a former student's body? Like, what if this is one of the previously dead students' bodies? And the only females who have died were Sayaka, Celeste, Sakura, and Junko. Because I don't think this is going to be Kyoko. I'm pretty sure this is Mukuro throwing us a red herring. Trying to be like, oh, your friend's dead, or something like that. I'm pretty sure the long nails and the wounds all over the body, because it makes me think Junko, because she got stabbed by all the spears. So I think the wounds all over the body are extremely important, actually. The fingernails plus the wounds makes me think this is Junko's body. And it was planted here to throw us off. But why is what I'm not sure about. Because the wounds have to be extremely important. Oh, those wounds all over the body, they're not important. Don't worry about that. It's fine. You don't need to worry your pretty little head about those. Like, as soon as the game tells me not to worry about something or to think that they're important, I immediately worry about them and or think they're important. So I'm pretty sure this is Junko's body. And Mukuro used Junko's body to set it up and make it look like it was a new kill. Or to make us think that the mastermind was dead. Either way, I'm pretty sure this is Junko. I'm pretty sure this is Junko's body. I just don't know how we could figure out a way to confirm that for sure. But I'm pretty positive I'm right. Because the wounds all over the body and the long fingernails. Junko had those long nails on during the game. The upper half of the body got set on fire in the explosion, so it's totally blackened. Also, the top half of the body is wet. That was probably from when we threw the bucket of water on it. That's because I got set on fire and I threw water on it. So I only threw water on the part that was on fire. The top half, the bottom half is still dry. In other words, there's nothing strange about the top half being wet. There isn't, right? No. So why did the game give me a truth bullet for that, then? The white jacket the victim was wearing got totally burnt up. There's only one little piece of it left. The lower half of the body didn't get wet at all. After the body blew up, the top half got set on fire, so I dumped a bucket of water on it. Explains why the bottom half isn't wet. There's nothing strange about that, right? Okay, the game keeps telling me I should think it's strange, and I don't know why. Wait, but how did it bleed if it was already dead? Oh no, check the chickens? Why do I need to check the chickens? Remember there's some chickens in the chicken coop? There's 4!
Yo.
No, we lost the chicken!
What's going on, Makoto?
Oh, I'm glad you're here. Listen, do you remember how many chickens there were in here?
Of course, there were precisely 5.
Yeah, right?
What's wrong?
Not Tom! No! Tom, why? Why'd they do that to you, buddy? Tom, cluck if you can hear me! Cluck if you can hear me, please! There's only 4 chickens here now. We're 1 short. Huh? Ugh! That's so weird. I wonder when it disappeared.
I was down here just before nighttime last night, and there were definitely 5 chickens then. What are we gonna do? Going from 5 to 4 is gonna have an impact on the structure of the world.
Conspiracy!
It's like a jigsaw puzzle. If even a single piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished.
I did my best to ignore here and focus on the problem at hand. Why did one of the chickens disappear? Could it be related to the case? Wait, is that true then? So the corpse bled because the killer took a chicken. The killer killed Tom in addition to Junko's corpse, and used the blood from the chicken to make it look like the already dead corpse was able to bleed still. Did I just solve this? Am I correct? Did I solve this? Is this just am I just right? I'm pretty sure I'm right. I'm like pretty positive I'm correct. These look like fragments of something. They're all burnt, so I can't really be sure, but I feel like I've seen something like it before. The bomb, maybe? Wait, was it there? I'll have to double check that later. Fragments of the dead bodies and add to the truth bullet section. Was that a rhetorical question, or... I don't know. I don't want you guys to just tell me, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. At least I don't know if I'm completely right, but I think I have some things correct. There's a knife laying on the ground. Is this... Yeah, it's a knife that we were attacked with. It must be the knife that was stuck in the body before it exploded. So this is the knife that they stole from our room. Force of the explosion must have thrown it over here. The Monokuma file said the knife went all the way through the body, from front to back. Tell me this knife is what caused the fatal injury. But how do you explain the blow to the head, too? Either way, this knife, it looks really familiar. Gee, I wonder why, Makoto. How many times do we get a flashback to this? That's it. It's the knife that the person was holding. This is getting really weird. There are just too many strange coincidences. Whoever the person in the mask was that attacked me last night, they were holding that knife. And that's the same knife that was used to stab that same masked attacker we found here. So maybe this masked person got stabbed because when they attacked, I was in kind of a trance. Maybe I reacted by grabbing the knife. Maybe then No, I don't... And if this really is Kyoko... I mean, Kyoko was the one that attacked me. You idiot, shut up! But why the mask? I just don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from last night. No, it can't be. There's no way. Dude, if you honestly think Kyoko is the one that killed you, you're an idiot. Imagine forgetting the knife you were almost assassinated with. For real. It's the panel that controlled the sprinklers. So that turned on at 7:30 every morning, and Monokuma said the time positively couldn't be changed. Huh? Hold on. So the sprinklers turn on at 7:30 each morning, right? If the body was here before, then the sprinkler should have gotten it wet. Oh, true! So the fact that the body was all dry means that the body was put here after 7:30. It must have taken place after 7:30. That's going to be extremely important, I bet. I guess let's check the tool shed. Just be sure I should take a look at the tool shed. Maybe we'll find something important in here. That tarp was not here before. Is this a tarp? Wait, was there a tarp in here before? Should probably look at that. Could be related to the case. The top is wet and covered with mud and grime. Oh no, then the body could have been here. The body could have been here before 7:30 because of this tarp. The killer could have put the tarp over it so that the sprinklers didn't hit it. Damn, there goes that theory. But the underside is totally clean, completely dry. Yeah, that stinks. I thought I had it. Something about that bothers me. Yeah, I thought that was gonna be really important. That's the one thing in here that concerns me. It was dry, then it was on fire, then it was half wet. Totally sounds like a fun Friday night. Yo, true. I don't think I've seen everything there is to see yet. I don't know. I think we've gotten everything. What am I missing? Going to talk to people? Good timing, Makoto. I want to talk to you. What do you want to talk about?
So in other words...
I'd like to hear your alibi. Oh, he suspects us, doesn't he? Alibi?
In other words...
Correct. I'd love to hear what you were doing after nighttime began last night. Well, I was sick, so I was asleep all night. But why are you asking about that now? And what's nighttime got to do with it? Isn't it obvious this murder took place after nighttime? How can you know that for sure? because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going around looking for everyone so I could tell them about Monokuma. Hiro's been spending most of his time in the garden the last few days, so I figured he'd be here. I can confirm that when I arrived last night, there was no body here.
In other words,
So the murder could have only taken place at some point during nighttime after I left the garden. Oh god, my neck is so stiff right now. If I just play the rest of the game like this. Hi guys, I'm the ultimate tool. There we go. However, Toko, Hiro, Hina, and I were in the gym together the entire night last night. What? Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's rooms to get them. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all four of us have airtight alibis. Well, that does not look good for us. The only ones who don't have alibis are me and Kyoko.
that's right.
And if the victim really is Kyoko, then I'm the only one without an alibi. Also, when we went to get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well. But you never came to the door. So where precisely were you? I'm telling the truth, I was in my room, but I was dead asleep. I had a fever, so... That's hardly an alibi. I know. So, what now? You seem to be at quite the disadvantage here. I'm the only one without an alibi. That's really bad, isn't it? Yeah... I don't think what else do we have to do here? It's 11 o'clock right now. Okay, and...
Serious.
Oh, I was just thinking about when we first found the body.
When the body was found, huh? So look back at what I just wanted to help me remember what that was. Moku's and us, blah, 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 blah. Is this just a recap? Is this literally just a recap? We already know all this. The body was found at 9. Okay, my job is done. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. Yeah, we already know all this. This is literally just a recap. Listen, Makoto, do you remember how the body looked, before it blew up? Oh, if I remember right. It was wearing some kind of mask and a big white coat. And there was a knife sticking out of the stomach, and the area around it was stained with blood. Apparently the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. Byakuya said not to touch it to avoid getting all bloody. But for how much blood there was on the body, I didn't see any on the ground around it.
Okay.
Wow, thanks, that was a big help. Now that you explained it, I totally remember how it looked. Well, having to talk about it like that helped me remember a lot better too, so thank you too. Is that everything now? I think I checked everything I need to in this area. But I'm not done yet. There are other areas I need to check. Specifically that fragment I found before. There's somewhere I need to go to confirm my suspicions. I still need to find out more about Kyoko. Is that corpse really Kyoko? If that's true, we should read that note she gave us. Was that also Kyoko who attacked me last night? Dude, you're an idiot if you think she's the one who attacked you. If I can find out more about her, maybe I can answer that question. Kyoko was never the kind of person to talk about herself all that much. Maybe if I can get into her room, I'll be able to find out more. But the key to her room...
It's all clear now.
I will simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity. What? Limit my options.
Just give up.
Give me the key to your room. I don't have a choice. I have to see if it'll let me borrow her room key. Hey, Byakuya. If you do come up with an alibi, I'd be happy to hear it later at the class trial. Oh, no, it's not about that. You have the key to Kyoko's room, right? I was hoping I could borrow it. I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect, after all.
What?
Of course, if I were to go with you, that would be a different story. Then, will you go with me? Sorry, I have my own agenda to take care of. Find me again later and we'll see.
Goodbye.
Depending on my mood, I may go with you, or I may not. Come back later, huh? Okay, in the meantime, I should look around somewhere else. Maybe I should check out that one area. Is that the gym? Is that the gym, I'm guessing? Pretty sure I have to go to the gym. This way. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure that looks like the bomb fragment, a fragment to the bomb that Hiro had when they were dismantling Monokuma. Pretty sure that is correct. Let's see for sure, though. Yeah. Monokuma's laying dismantled on the floor, but I figured it wouldn't be here.
You know?
I just found something. What is it?
It's
Is what?
a bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure.
A bomb?
And that bomb went missing. There's no doubt about that. The fragments I found in the garden are the bomb. Okay, I've checked everything else I can think of. All that's left now is Kyoko's room. Should head back to the garden and ask Byakuya. God dang it. I was just there. They couldn't have let me kill 2 birds with 1 stone, do this all at once. That would have been so much easier. Alright, let's see. Oh, Lord's Master Sir Byakuya, wouldst thou please carry me to the room? Think you can go soon, Byakuya?
Let's go.
You want to check out Kyoko's room, right? Very well, let's go. Wait for me! Byakuya walked off without a second glance, and I hurried after him on our way to the dorms. I can't lock it my... Really? He's right here. Well then, here we go. Byakuya took out the key and slid into the keyhole, and then... Click! And it's open. Looks like it, thanks. Alright, let's go into Kyoko's room, I guess. Oh, her bed sheets match her hair. Nice. So this is Kyoko's room. Here's her bed. I don't see anything interesting here, at least not as far as the case is concerned. There's this on the table. Looks like a journal? There's something on the table. It's a woodblock decoration.
What?
What's that? What purpose does it serve? I think it's probably a key. The lockers at those... Oh, right, the lockers in the dojo. At those really traditional public bathhouses use them for their lockers. I wouldn't know. I've never gone to a public bathhouse. That doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture Byakuya doing something like that. But if it is a key, I think I might know what it unlocks. Probably the lockers up on the 5th floor. Really what? Unless I'm mistaken, I'm pretty sure I saw something in a dojo that this might go to. The dojo? Alright. What else do we have to look at? Let's check the bathroom, I guess. Here's the bathroom. She might have certain articles hanging out to dry. Better not to look inside. Sure. Let's talk to Byakuya.
What?
You wanted to come here, right? So what is it you were looking for? Nothing in particular. I just thought we might find some kind of clue here. A clue that might help us understand Kyoko.
Come on.
You can't be serious. That's why you made me take time out of my search to come here? Sorry. Regardless, if you plan on poking around at random, you're doomed no matter how much time you take. Surely we have something more concrete. Something to give us some sort of direction here. More concrete. The letter! Oh, I know! Earlier, Kyoko gave me something. Huh? What's this?
True.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. I'm sure I have it here somewhere. Found it! What's in the envelope? Kyoko gave it to me. She said if something ever happened, I should open it. Well, something certainly has happened, so open it. Okay. I opened the envelope and looked inside. Inside was a single piece of paper. Under the sheets.
What?
Under the sheets! Under the sheets! Darling, it's better down where it's... Under the sheets! That's all that was in there? Yeah, it looks like it. Under the sheets, what could it be? Well, it's her bed, obviously. But could something be hidden under the bed sheets? Whoa, calm down there. Probably didn't expect to find anything, but as I looked up the sheets... What's this? Kind of crumpled up piece of paper. Class number 78, student registry. Mukuro Ikusaba.
I see.
It appears to be Mukuro Ikusaba's profile. Yeah, it looks like it. That's probably the other thing Kyoko stole when she snuck into the headmaster's room along with the key. God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key and blank. That's it. So that's the blank that Monokuma was talking about. Kyoko said that death without meaning was unappealing, and this is what she left behind. I don't have time for your sentimental indulgences. Oh, I don't have time for your sentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your search. Okay. I'm in an effort to pull myself together, then look down at the profile sheet. Name Mukuro Ikusaba. Sex female. The ultimate soldier. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest in the military from childhood and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up no information and she was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir for those 3 years. She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped, that she'd received battle training of her own volition. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. Interesting. The Ultimate Soldier? A mercenary group? This doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in is like a completely different dimension. It's like one's nonfiction and the other is sci-fi. There's no way to even compare the two. That's how different this is. That was just how I saw things as just an ordinary person, but then...
I see.
I never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like this. Of course he's heard of it. Huh, you recognize it?
Naturally.
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. But they do have their uses and always get the job done. That's worth remembering. This is all part of a world totally removed from the one I live in. I have to say, I'm intrigued. Every rumor I've heard says that Fenrir is already...
Found it.
Whoa, I feel like our hero is becoming a bit player, and a bit player is becoming our hero. Ah, it's you. What have you got in your pretty little hand there? Uh-oh, you found her profile? So what if we did?
Hey.
Don't freak out on me. I'm not going to hold it against you or anything. And in case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? But who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out here and slice it up and devour it. Bears are omnivores, you know. Are rule violations really so unforgivable? You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours. Of course I am. A proper school life is built on the dedication to organization and order. Which is why even I, as a school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself. Oh, so you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well?
Of course.
Absolutely. I can't have you complaining about how unfair it all is, now can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting? Interesting? It's about the one writing all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in this killing game. Uh-huh. I don't think I ever actually told you how many participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking I should probably clarify that.
Hey,
When you all first got together in the main hallway way back when, there were 15 people there, right? I think that first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all. Misunderstanding, are you saying?
in other words.
That's right, there weren't actually 15 of you.
Yes, indeed.
The total number of students taking part in this killing game was actually 16, which explains Mukuro. 16, then.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
How many times are
the
we gonna
16th
replay this?
Student lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out
For her. 16th student, Mukuro Ikusaba. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her. She's part of the school life? So the one making all the regulations is... Why?
Huh?
Did you say something? Why are you telling us this? Oh, well, because... Like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. And since we've got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want to wake up to a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know.
Yes, indeed.
Makes sense.
Well now.
Okay, that's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for you. Revenge? I want to get back at that sneaky Miss Kirigiri, so I'm going to share a little secret with ya. Seriously?
Hey,
You know how she wear those stupid gloves day in, day out, all the time? Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but... She wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see. Huh. But then, that can confirm that the body in the garden's not Kyoko. Because the body in the garden doesn't have any scars on their hands. It's just the tattoo and the fingernails. So that body is confirmed not Kyoko. Nice! What? Okay, now that's all you get. Bye, Monokuma. That's gonna be important. Kyoko wears those gloves to cover a bunch of ugly scars? Wait, so on the back of her hand... The tattoo. Wait, but no. Monokuma says that they were scars, right? That's why Kyoko wears those gloves to hide the scars, which means the body in the garden's not Kyoko! Those fake nails on the corpse. Are you thinking about Kyoko again? Huh?
What?
Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap. His trap?
Such ignorance.
God must have really hated you to make you so dull. Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there were 16 students, right? Which means Mukuro was a student here. Obviously, Monokuma was trying to tell us that Mukuro is the one creating the rules to the game. But why would he tell us that, and why now? He said they wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later. But the mere fact that he said that proves that Mukuro is connected to this case. Monokuma spills the tea confirmed? True. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of a 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair. Mukuro is related to the case.
It's certainly
Perhaps she's the one who killed Kyoko. It's not Kyoko! What? That would explain why we have to have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student and she's killed someone, that would make her part of the school killing game. Mukuro is the killer. She killed Kyoko? Anyone should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began. But based on what Monokuma just told us, I've changed my mind.
It's all clear now.
Mukuro Ikusawa isn't the culprit. Huh? What makes you say that? We thought Mukuro, the ultimate despair, was the mastermind's true identity. But if that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us? He's got a point. That wouldn't make any sense. That's a good point.
In other words,
Mukuro giving us information that would raise questions about her would be bold, to say the least. It makes more sense than to assume that Mukuro isn't the culprit. So that's the trap. They want us to suspect Mukuro and come to the wrong conclusion. That's what makes sense to me. The way you say it definitely does seem possible, but if that's really true, if Mukuro isn't the killer, then who is? Well, then I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there are other places in need of investigation. To find out if that key and the dojo really are connected. Well, are you coming? Yeah, let's do it, I guess. It was the lockers. Oh my goodness, there's a kitty underneath my chair who is dying for attention right now. Oh my goodness, she is starving for attention. There are wooden lockers here. I use woodlock keys just like at the super traditional public bathhouses. It's like if it looks like the key we found in Kyoko's room really does go to one of these lockers.
I see.
Makoto, do you see the locker furthest to the right?
Very strange.
That's the only one that doesn't have a key in it at the moment. You understand what that means, right? It also had a number 6 on it, so it's pretty obvious. You probably used the key we found on that locker, right? Hey, don't smack me. No, thank you. No. No, ma'am. I don't care about you want attention. You don't hit people when you want attention.
That's right.
Well, just try it. Okay. Take out the woodblock key, insert it into the locker's metal lock, and click. The locker eagerly accepted the key, and it opened. There are arrows in here. It looks like 10 arrows in total. They look like they're made of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks. Strong sticks. Oh, there's something else inside the locker. It's a wadded up ball of duct tape. I wonder what this was used for. Is that a blood stain? If it is, then that must mean that means it surely must be related to the case. This duct tape is related to the case somehow. But how could it possibly be involved? Huh. Yeah, how could this duct tape be involved? I'm not sure. That I don't understand. That's all the locker has to offer for now. Something wrong?
Strange.
It's very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items that were clearly related to the case. But how did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room?
Why?
Or perhaps... Byakuya? Forget it. Come on, we need to continue on to the next location. What next location?
What?
There's still something we need to look into. We need to do more research on Fenrir. You mean the mercenary group that Mukuro was a part of? But how are we supposed to find out about that? Isn't it obvious? Where in the school would you go to do research on something? The library! Are you talking about the archive? That's right. The archive. Oh, that's right. The archive has all kinds of info that the general public doesn't have access to.
Let's go.
We only have so much time before the trial begins. Let's hurry. I believe there was a file related to Fenrir somewhere over here. Byakuya seemed to know what the archive like the back of his hand and went straight to a shelf in the back. Ah, here we go. Return with a file in hand.
I see.
Take a look at this. Oh shoot, that's the tattoo. That's the tattoo. So that is Mukuro's body then. Wait, what? That doesn't make any sense then. How is that Mukuro's body? Because we know Mukuro's part of Fenrir and she has the tattoo. But maybe I'm wrong about it being Junko's body then. Huh. I thought for sure I was right. Well, I'm fine with admitting when I'm wrong. Alright, it's fine. Well, I guess I'm thinking too deeply into this case. Which, now I just am at a loss again. I have no idea what it says. What language is this? How did you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word of French? Pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French. I can't speak French, and I'm 27. Well, whatever. I'll read it for you, but I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over. 100 times? Isn't that kind of extreme? Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy. They've been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago, they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they'd acquired. Some, however, believe that there was mounting internal tension within the group and they simply imploded. Interesting.
What?
What is it? Does that just sound like some kind of alternate reality? How many times are you gonna say that, Makoto? Well, it isn't. This is our reality. The only reality. These people are a part of our world. Part of our world! Their battlefields are much different. God dang it. From our lives here. An unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it all so exciting. Exciting definitely isn't the word I would use. Nor me. I mean, it's a little exciting. So did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. Now that you mention it, report something about where the name Fenrir comes from, right? That's right, it said Fenrir is the Wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad, the tattoo I'm assuming, will get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body, and there was one on the hand. What? They got a tattoo of Fenrir. Could that mean Mukuro Yusawa's profile has been updated? Ding dong bing bong. Oh, it's time already! Yikes, that was a fast investigation, I feel like.
Time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us organisms, the earth, natural phenomena. It damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that. Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial. So, please meet up in the usual spot.
I love how he just threw in some random mumbo jumbo before that.
See you later.
And the time has come. All we can do now is try to uncover the truth regarding the class
That's
trial.
right.
It would seem that way. Let's go. Man, already. I did not expect the class trial so soon.
Whoa, Byakuya and Makoto showed up together.
Where the heck have you two been? You just disappeared without a word. We were investigating, of course. How could you not figure that out by this point? Makoto's ranked high enough for you guys to go off together? Just the two of you? What? Are you jealous?
Hey.
Or are you making some kind of creepy fantasy up for yourself?
What?
Stop talking and brace yourselves. He'll be here any second. What's up, Richard Sabino? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? How you doing? How's your Thursday? Time is coming, so have I. Oh, snap. It is time. Any second. He could show up at any time. When I imagined what was about to happen, I immediately tensed up and prepared myself. But we stood there for 5 full minutes waiting for something weird to happen. Then 5 minutes became 10.
Why?
What's going on? Why hasn't Monokuma shown up yet?
Maybe he died again.
What should we do? Should we keep waiting here or... Oh, there he is. Or what?
Jesus!
Did I scare you?
Come on.
I demand an explanation. Why did you waste my time and make me wait like that? What? I made you wait? You've got it all backwards. You're the ones making me wait. Huh?
In other words,
I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't start till everyone's here now, can we? What are you talking about? Everyone is here. We've all been waiting for you. Glad I got to the beginning of this class trial. It's the best beginning of any trial. Oh, jeez. That's high praise. Sorry, but you're wrong. But I've been waiting 10 minutes now, so it's okay if I punish the one making us all wait, right? If we all agree it's a violation, I'll arrange a punishment right now. Kyoko? If it's me you're waiting for, I'm right here. When we heard that voice, we all spun around to look.
Hey,
Yes! Let's go! She's alive! Our girl's alive! I mean, we kind of knew she was, but still, we have the confirmation. I'm here, and no rule's been broken. Kyoko! Kyoko, you're still alive!
No, that's a ghost!
Stop talking. If you want to fight, do it at the class trial. You need to have need to save some of the fun for later, right? Kyoko making her fashionably late entrance. Iconic queen behavior. We support it.
What?
But is it okay that there's no particular penalty for being late?
is that right?
I made it here just fine. What school regulation did I violate? Talk to him, queen! Am I wrong? You're so selfish, so spoiled. You're right, there's no penalty officially, but I bet you'll be sorry later. No, I'll make sure you're sorry later. Anyway, hustle your butts onto the elevator. I'll be just one step ahead of ya. When Monokuma was gone, we all rushed up to Kyoko. Kyoko! So you really didn't die.
Indeed.
Of course I didn't die. Thank God, I'm so glad you're okay. Perhaps, but that's not necessarily a good thing for us. Huh?
He's right. Now we've got to deal with a ghost.
I told you to stop talking.
Let's go.
Come on, let's go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during the trial. Without ever looking directly at Kyoko, Byakuya stepped into the elevator. Master, wait for me.
Good call. Who knows what might happen to us if we take too long?
But
I'll be happy when this trial is all over. One after another, everyone piled in the elevator, but I couldn't help myself. I had to talk to Kyoko before the trial started. Yay! We get alone time! Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you. Where have you been this whole time? You used that key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you? So...
correct.
I went to investigate the second floor of the dorms. The second floor?
That's right.
There aren't any monitors or cameras there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed an announcement because of that. I had no idea a body had been discovered. Then when did you find out?
So
Just now. I finished my search and came back down, just in time to hear the class trial announcement. I took some time to go over the crime scene first. I can't go to a trial completely uninformed, can I? So that's why you were late.
however,
I'm sorry I kept you all waiting. But if you were on the second floor of the dorms, then that's what the key you found goes to?
wrong.
Actually, to be precise, not quite.
In other words,
I used Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school. I called it is a multi-key. What? Kyoko's account. Oh, that's gonna be important.
just a second.
Hey, what are you two doing? Hurry up before we get in trouble with Monokuma.
Makoto,
We can go over all the details after we get through this trial, okay, Makoto? Right now, I just want to focus on surviving our current
it
situation.
would seem
Because this is probably the single most crucial moment so far for me. For her? That's a strange way to put it. The class trial is important for everyone, right? So why would she say it's a crucial moment for her?
goodbye.
Well, if that's all. Seemingly unconcerned, Kyoko made her way to the elevator. I'm just overthinking what she said, right? I don't know, Chief. I don't know. Being the last one left, I stepped in the elevator. This one's gonna be interesting. And the door slid shut. This time the clucking sound was loud enough to hurt my ears, and dread began to consume me once again. I can't imagine ever getting used to the mental pressure that comes with preparing for an execution. In that dusty darkness, nobody said a word. We just stood there, silent and still. After an immeasurable period of time, the doors opened without a warning. A dazzling light penetrated every depth of my eyes. But it wasn't the illuminating light of hope. It was the dark light of despair. Oh, it was the blinding light of despair. Close enough. Ew, what are these colors? Gross! Ah, I've been waiting for this. I feel like it's been forever since we got together like this. It actually hasn't been that long at all. The time for pointless jokes and jabs has passed.
Chills, chills, kills!
Let's get on with the show! And so the curtain opened for the 5th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith. A deadly class trial. Told you the 5th trial room would destroy your eyes. You were not kidding. It is ugly. It's giving watermelon. I like watermelon. This is giving me more than watermelon. It's giving me watermelon, bubblegum, rainbow sherbet. Did we get any new skills? I don't think we did. I don't think we got any new skills, right? No, we didn't. Alright, well, nothing else to do but to give it our best go.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial.
Okay.
So, if you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one,
Fiora, I need you to go away because you're really setting my allergies off, kid.
then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Okay, well, I'll leave the rest up to you.
Well then, let's discuss the specifics of the victim.
Actually, before we do that, Kai's going to go refill his water bottle because he just ran out. So I'm going to go do that really fast before the class trial starts and we get into, like, the crazy stuff that's sure to happen with this. So I'll be right back and then we'll break this whole trial down. I am back with a fresh bottle of water in hand, and I am ready to do the darn thing. Let's jump right in. Can't believe Leon died again, but he really had to be stopped.
First, we need to clarify who exactly the unidentified victim is.
I'm pretty sure we all understand that now. By all, I mean, Kyoko, Makoto, and Byakuya.
It's Kyoko. There's no other explanation.
Oh my god, Hero, you can't be this stupid, dog.
But Kyoko's standing right there.
Exactly.
Oh, that's a ghost!
But she has legs and stuff.
Well, that's just because
You're a freaking idiot.
she's like the latest evolution in ghost technology.
People like this character?
There's a limit to how much ridiculousness I can tolerate.
I agree, Byakuya. I agree.
Okay. So I just have to prove that the corpse isn't Kyoko, right?
She's
Then
right
let's
there.
compare Kyoko's traits to the traits
She's
of
right
the dead
there.
body.
Why are we even doing this? She's right there.
Traits?
Kyoko's gloves.
I got it! I'm talking about her gloves. They'll give us some insight into the mystery. I'm sure
Prove
of it.
Kyoko isn't a ghost challenge? Impossible. Aoi is a ghostess. All ghosts can have legs if they want. I don't even know if it's that. I think it's just Hero. I don't even want to get into
In that
this.
case, I think it would be helpful if someone explained why she actually wears those gloves.
And would you happen to know the answer?
I would, because I read your letter.
In fact, Monokuma
Oh no,
told me.
Monokuma told us. That's right.
Apparently you have scars on your hands you don't want anyone to see.
Oh, you know, now that I think about it, the corpse wasn't wearing any gloves, right?
Correct.
They probably just got burnt up in the explosion.
Hero, shut up.
I'm not convinced. The ghost is just trying to fool us all.
Could we just kill Hero and all look the other way? So then it's like, oh, well, I don't know who did it. Anyway, I think it's fine. There's no way that corpse was Kyoko, but if I can't prove why are we even what is the point of this? We literally see she's right there. Why is this actually happening in this game? This is so stupid. Oh my god, Hero. You cannot be this dumb, dog. You can't. Tattoo, exploded body analysis, fake nails.
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
I'm guessing
Okay,
tattoo, maybe?
then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
My god, Hero.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is absolutely Kyoko.
This entire discussion is idiotic.
What do I have to do? Yeah, I'm with Byakuya. I shouldn't even be discussing this. This is so dumb. I love this start. We got a mysterious corpse, a mysterious killer. Kyoko's been missing. Monokuma dying. First thing, prove Kyoko isn't a ghost. This is so stupid. I hate this. Just punch her and see if it doesn't go through or easy. Yeah, I think we'd wind up dead if we did that, though.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got
Maybe I need
burnt up
that?
in the explosion.
Do I need what Aoi said?
Wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is
Ah, son of a...
absolutely
God
Kyoko.
dang it.
This entire discussion is idiotic.
What do I need to do here? I'm gonna try the tattoo on the right hand.
Okay, then prove
The dead body wasn't.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
Why is that not it? What's wrong? Did I say something weird? Very, you idiot!
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Exploded body analysis, fake nails.
Okay, then prove it.
Maybe the nails? I don't know.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
The nails, maybe? I don't know.
Well, yeah, because that corpse is absolutely Kyoko.
God, I hate...
entire discussion is idiotic.
I cannot stand Hero in this just because of this. I literally just this. I already didn't like him. Now I can't stand him.
Then she was wearing gloves before
Well, yeah, she must have been
This
wearing
is so
gloves.
stupid.
'Cause that corpse is
Oh my god,
absolutely-
I'm literally gonna lose my mind. Love the trust from trust your gut. I'm trying to trust my gut, but Hero's a freaking idiot.
the dead body was.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the.
Well, yeah, she must have been
Hero,
wearing
shut
gloves.
up. Why is it the fake nails? Why? This is so stupid. This is so stupid.
No. There's no way the corpse was wearing gloves.
Why? Because they had... Kyoko wears fingerless gloves, Makoto! You can wear fingerless gloves and wear fake nails. Why was it not what I said? The freaking tattoo that proves... Hey, Kyoko, do you have a tattoo on your hand? No. Wow, look at that. It's not Kyoko. My god, Hero, you freaking idiot.
Whoever it was, they were wearing fake nails, remember? I imagine trying to wear gloves over nails like that would have been a pretty big pain. Besides, Kyoko wears gloves to hide her hands, right? It'd be pretty weird for someone who's self-conscious about their hands to wear
The nails
fake
wouldn't let the glove fit?
Don't you think?
Maybe, but still.
Jeez, man, you don't know women, huh? They're complicated like that.
I cannot... Please tell me he doesn't survive this. Just please. I cannot wait for him to die. Kyoko does not wear fingerless... I thought she wore fingerless gloves. Am I not crazy? Am I crazy? I thought she wore fingerless gloves.
Kyoko, any thoughts?
These gloves were custom made.
Oh no, I don't know why I thought she wore fingerless gloves.
With my daily life.
Huh. I don't know why I thought she wore fingerless gloves for some reason. That's hilarious. I had a Mandela effect, I guess, or something.
Then that's that. The dead body doesn't belong to Kyoko.
Why did we even need to spend 5 minutes on this?
Should have been obvious since she's standing right here.
But not obvious to idiots. It's not idiot proof.
So then, who's the real victim?
I'm gonna turn up the game audio a tiny bit.
Out.
There we go. That should be good.
That's the first thing I said. You're the one who's been dragging us around in circles.
Yup. For anything, we have to identify the victim. Everything starts from there. Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student. The one hiding somewhere in the school. Okay, this is probably the tattoo.
If Kyoko really is still alive,
We probably need the tattoo.
then who died?
There's gotta be some way to figure it out. I don't think so. The face was scorched beyond recognition.
Shoot!
If Kyoko really is,
Then who died? There's gotta be. I don't think so. The face was, and there wasn't any description, and the mnemonic. Well, if we can't identify the.
No, that's
body-
wrong. The tattoo. Jesus
No, it's
Christ. This trial is gonna be the death of me and my sanity.
There was one clue left behind that we can use to identify the body.
What? For real?
For real?
If you're lying, you'll die a cruel and unusual death.
Why would I lie?
cruel and unusual death. This I gotta see.
I hope you die a cruel, unusual
She's
death.
just being stupid. Ignore them, Makoto. Tell us what you're talking about.
The key to figuring out who it was is the tattoo on the back of her hand.
Oh, yeah. The design's pretty strange, huh?
Byakuya, you
Her
take this
master
one.
Must have made her get it. To be like, you're my bitch.
Alright, I'm back in. I'm back in. That was a good enough line, and I'm back in. I'm back engaged.
Seriously? They really did something that humiliating?
No, that's not it. The identity of the victim is hidden within that tattoo.
Correct.
Oh, really?
If you compare the tattoo to other information we have, the victim's identity should become clear. That would be the profile of Mukuro.
I got it! The Fenrir Mercenary Corps.
There we go.
That's the name of the military.
I'm just gonna say,
group
you're really not gonna
Mukuro
like this
Ikusaba
trial. Oh,
belonged to.
good! I can't wait.
Okay, so...
To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad
Appreciate the heads up,
will get
guys.
a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
Fenrir?
The image that represents Fenrir is... It's just gonna be a dog. It's just gonna be dog. Oh, no, it's a wolf. There we go. Wow, that sure was challenging. It took me a whole 7 seconds. Now I understand how to spell a 4-letter word.
The representation of Fenrir is a wolf.
I think in between playing this and playing the second game, we're gonna need to take a break to play something else.
Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok. It's from Norse mythology. A huge, world-ending wolf beast. He's the child of the trickster god Loki.
You
And
mean-
the female giant.
Shoot, who's the actor that plays Loki? Tom Hiddleston. He's Tom Hiddleston's child? Wow, I wish I was.
Man, after all this time, we finally got a glimpse of the literary all-star.
That is true. Toko was actually surprisingly helpful with that one.
A wolf tattoo. Then that means...
Exactly. The body we found had a tattoo of a wolf,
Yeah.
which means that person must have once belonged to Fenrir.
Yeah.
So it must have been Mukuro.
What?
What?
Hold on. Isn't she the one that was behind this whole thing?
I'm not so sure anymore.
You sound surprised, but you're absolutely right. Yes, indeed. The trial this time is to solve the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Why do we need an entire Hangman's Gambit to spell wolf? They seriously could have done a multiple choice with Fox, Wolf, and Hifumi's pants. For real. Like, this trial's not off to a great start. I'm just saying. It's not off to a great start.
Are you saying the mastermind is dead? And now we have to have a last trial?
I'm also warped, so I'm going to
It
take
means
off
we
my
were
extra
wrong
shirt.
in thinking Mukuro was the mastermind at all.
Oh, there we go.
But I mean, being the ultimate despair seems like a pretty mastermindy title to me.
Fair assumption.
Maybe we shouldn't have been thinking of her as the ultimate despair in the first place.
Yeah, she's the ultimate soldier, not the ultimate despair. Oh, my shoulders are so stiff. There we go.
After all, looking at her profile, I didn't see anything that would fit such a description.
And it literally says ultimate
All it
soldier in
said
her
was that
profile.
she was the ultimate soldier.
Exactly.
If I remember correctly, that other information came from Kyoko. That's what you told Makoto, right?
Uh-huh.
So that
Tight
means
lips.
Kyoko got it wrong?
Everyone's entitled to getting something wrong once in their lives. You lay off, Kyoko, hero. You've been wrong your entire life.
Who was Mukuro Ikusaba? She's been gone this whole time, and when she finally turns up, she gets killed.
Kind of a sad way to turn up.
Usually when there's a scene where an important character dies, it has a lot more detail.
So you're saying she wasn't an important character?
I don't think that's the case. I think she's extremely
Which
important.
would mean she was the same as us. Just another participant.
Then who's the real mastermind?
That is the operative question,
It
hero.
must have been the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster after all.
No, that'd be too obvious, and Kyoko said she doesn't think it is, so I believe Kyoko.
No, the headmaster has nothing to do with it.
Like I just said.
But how can we trust that? We already know your information about Mukuro was wrong.
My information was not wrong.
Okay. We're in the middle of a trial right now. Figuring out who killed Mukuro is first and foremost.
You're acting a little shady, Monokuma. You're acting a little bit more shady than normal. Almost as if you don't want us to have this discussion that we were having.
Please limit all future prattle, chatter, and chit-chat as much as possible.
Interesting.
Fine. Uncovering the identity of the mastermind will have to wait. But remember this. No matter what happens, we will find out who you really are. I stake my family name on it.
I have officially decided to completely ignore all such attempts at provocation. Now then, just so nobody's confused, let me state this one more time for the record.
Go ahead, Monokuma.
The reason we're having a class trial is because a murder among the students has taken place. Hammer that point straight into your big ol' brains!
What you're saying is that both the victim and the culprit are part of the student body?
Then, one of us killed Mukuro?
I'm starting to think no. I don't think any of us did.
Wait, no! There's a chance that there's some mystery 17th person who's been hiding all along!
Mukuro, if you're watching this, if you just want to, like, I don't know, like, when he's not looking, I think we'd all appreciate that.
Nope. There are only 16 students in total that have been taking part in these events.
Seriously? Then one of us killed Mukuro?
Who did it? Who's the killer this time?
Get a hold of yourself. We've already narrowed down the list of possible suspects.
Yeah, it's just me and Kyoko, because you all have airtight alibis.
Huh?
I'm sure you realize who I'm talking about, right, Makoto? Who the evidence points to?
As someone there can only be two suspects. Mukuro and the headmaster, Toko and Genocide Jack. Makoto and Kyoko.
You've narrowed it down to Kyoko and me, right?
Oh, so Kyoko and I aren't going to be able to work together. We're going to be actively working
Why
against
do you
each other
say
this
that?
trial.
Allow me to explain. Just after nighttime last night, I went to the garden, so I can confirm that at that point, there was no dead body there. So, the murder must have taken place after I left the garden. However, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I were in the gym the entire time.
The gym?
That's right. The four of us were there trying to dismantle Monokuma. The whole time, we were very careful not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs.
Pretty airtight.
All of which is to say, the four of us all have alibis. The only ones without alibis
are me and Kyoko.
Me and Makoto. That's why you're able to
Doesn't
narrow
look
down
good
the
for us,
list of
Kyoko.
suspects.
Doesn't look good for us at the moment.
Exactly so.
So the suspects now are me and Kyoko. Damn it, I can't let this stand. Somehow I have to clear my name.
I have something I'd like to say regarding the whole alibi thing.
Are you thinking of raising an objection?
Well, before that, I just want to try and get a better idea of what time the murder took place.
Yeah.
Doing that might reveal some kind of clue.
Whatever you want. Somebody go ahead and help him out.
Me and Byakuya.
Oh, the game like started for a second. That scared me.
In the garden at... Well, it was after nighttime for sure. I'd say it must have been around 10 o'clock.
Okay.
So the murder must have happened after 10 p.m.
Why is the game doing this?
Then
Why is it
I
like
guess we can
stuck,
say the
getting
time
stuck so
frame
much?
For the murder was between then and when we found the body. Oh, but what time did we find the body?
9 o'clock.
The one who saw the body first was Toko, right? And she went to go get the pickaxe.
Because Byakuya had told her to be back by 9:01.
I got it!
Why
The
is
body
Hiro
must have
taking
been
control of the
discovered at
game?
9
I don't know,
a.m.,
man.
since that's
Hiro
when
should just
Toko
sit
went to
there
get the
and be
pickaxe.
quiet and just be wrong forever. Hiro needs to be quiet when big boys and girls are talking. Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock. So it's probably 9 on the dot now. Okay, go get the pickaxe and be back here by 9:01.
He's right. It had to be around then.
So we can be totally sure the murder happened sometime between 10 at night and 9 in the morning.
That's still a pretty wide window. That's still an 11-hour window.
For me, I was already asleep before nighttime hit, so I don't have an alibi after 10 o'clock. But I'm sure I met up with everyone else before 9 this morning.
We ran into each other in the dining hall, right? That was around
7:30, right?
Oh, yeah. Right around 7:30. I remember checking right before I went in, so I'm totally sure about it.
Nice. So at least we have an hour and a half of an alibi, but still not much.
Which means from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m.
That's still 9.5 hours, which isn't great. We're having between 10 p.m. and 9 a.m., and I don't have an alibi from 10 p.m. till 7:30 a.m. Looks like the game has begun. I can't provide an alibi for that period. I just have to prove the murder didn't happen during the time I don't have an alibi. To do that, I have to make it clear when the body ended up in the garden. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Sprinklers, exploded body analysis, fragments near the dead body. Probably sprinklers.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
Yep. And Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think. So Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be the time.
Could we prove the sprinklers?
We've established a time frame for the murder.
It's gotta be
It
something with
took
the
place
sprinklers.
somewhere between 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
No,
it had to have taken place before. But the tarp in the shed, though, we've shown that it might not be the case.
The murder couldn't have happened anywhere near 10 o'clock. It had to have taken place way later.
I see what you're getting at, Makoto, but didn't we see the tarp in the shed?
And what makes you say that?
Because of the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off right at 7:30 every morning, right?
True.
So if the body had been in the garden before 7:30, then it should have been completely soaked.
Oh, hold on. I remember this part perfectly. The body was wet. Dripping wet, in fact.
Yeah, because we threw a bucket of water on it.
Sorry, Toko, but you're wrong.
I'm wrong? How?
It was only wet on the top because we threw water on it because it was on fire. The rest of the body was
Are
completely
you
dry.
saying only the mouth down south was wet? How
Gross.
dare you spew such indecent words?
Toko, please be quiet. You're falling into hero territory at the moment.
No, I'm saying that the body was wet, but not because of the sprinklers.
It's because Makoto threw water onto
What do
it.
you mean?
Is the game okay? Why is it doing this?
Denying the sprinkler. Are you trying to deny my entire existence?
That's quite presumptuous of you.
Man. They're totally wacko.
Just a little bit.
If you really think it wasn't the sprinkler, you'd better tell us why.
Okay. They proved that it wasn't sprinklers that got the body wet. All I have to do is hit Toko with certain evidence and that should do it. If I look at the body itself, that should make it clear. Moment of truth. Already? Already we're playing DDR?
I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no! I don't know anything. Hold on. Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no! I don't know anything.
Oh god, I'm floundering. I'm floundering.
Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing.
Oh god, I'm literally falling apart at the seams right now.
I don't know anything. Hold on. Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no. I don't know anything. Hold on. Are you trying to blame me?
Oh my god, I hate the DDR game! I hate the DDR game!
I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no. I don't know anything.
Oh my god. Explode body
How can you
analysis?
say it wasn't the sprinkler?
Sure, it has to
This
be
should
that.
prove it.
Press R1, the win button. I forgot to. It's fine. I just have to like mad focus during DDR.
Just remember what the body was like after the explosion, and you'll see why it wasn't the sprinklers. The top half of the body was wet, yes, but the bottom half was completely dry.
Because we threw water on it.
If the sprinklers got the body wet, shouldn't the whole body have been wet?
True.
So they only got
But
the top
again, the
wet?
tarp.
The bottom
We know there was a tarp in the
completely
shed
dry?
that was covered in water, so that had to have been covering the sprinkler during that
I'm
time.
so
Or
sick of
not
her.
covering the sprinkler, covering the corpse.
Let's just move on. The reason only the top half was wet was because
Makoto threw water on it.
while the body was still on fire, I doused it with water. But only the part on fire, the top half.
Right.
Oh, then I guess the sprinklers really didn't do it.
Doesn't seem like it.
So if the sprinklers
Allegedly.
didn't get the body wet, then the murder must have taken place sometime after the sprinklers turned on at 7:30 in the morning.
But the tarp that you found in the shed, bro, come on.
Which means she must have been killed sometime between then and when the body was discovered at 9.
I mean, yeah, but like, again, the tarp.
But Makoto's alibi was only missing from 10 o'clock last night to 7:30 this morning, right?
So there's no way Makoto could have done it. I guess you had an alibi after all. Good for you.
Wasn't an alibi, more so he's just smart.
In which case, the only one left without an alibi is Kyoko.
Kyoko's the only one without an alibi, which would mean that Mukuro's killer is... No, I refuse to believe it. Kyoko murdered someone? That's...
I'd just like to say one thing. If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever.
The girl makes a good argument.
Which is why I can't let that happen.
Yeah. Huh?
So are you saying you're not the culprit?
There's no shot she's the culprit, dude.
Of course I'm not. I have no reason to kill anyone. This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us.
A trap? We're this far into the game, and now you decide to blame me?
Yeah, if none of us did the killing, does that mean Monokuma did it? Because I don't think...
Stop wasting energy. You really think your little trick is gonna work?
Because I don't... We know for sure that it wasn't Hiro, Byakuya, Toko, or Hina because they have airtight alibis. We know it wasn't Makoto because we were playing as him the entire time and, like... No. And we know it wasn't Kyoko because I just trust her, like, complicitly, like, completely in everything. So I think we're being set up here a little bit.
Shut up, you!
Yeah, you tell him.
You got it, boss. Shutting up now.
I think we're being set up here.
Anyway, Kyoko, you actually did have a reason to kill her.
Huh?
What's that reason, though?
She thought Mukuro was the ultimate despair. In other words, the mastermind behind everything. So she killed her to try and put a stop to all this. Isn't that right, Kyoko?
I mean, I get what you're saying, but again, I don't think so.
You made one catastrophic mistake. Mukuro wasn't the mastermind at all. And as a result, we were forced into another trial. Something I'm sure you weren't at all expecting.
So, that was her motive?
Okay, Game Destroyer, that's a spoiler, so I'm gonna immediately remove that. So, thanks for spoiling that for me. So, I'm gonna put you in timeout for a couple minutes. I'm sorry, but that's considered a spoiler, so... Thanks for doing that. I was trying to play through this completely blind and just wanting to trust my own gut, so... Thanks for ruining that for me, that there's an extra ending I could get.
If she had a motive and no alibi, well then, I think it's pretty clear Kyoko's gotta be the culprit.
Cool.
I'm not the only one without an alibi. Makoto's explanation is still insufficient.
Huh?
The sprinklers didn't get the body wet, but that doesn't mean the murder happened when he said it did.
What are you...
Because you see, there is a way the body could have avoided getting wet.
The tarp. I've been saying it this entire time.
Interesting. I'm listening.
All it would take is covering the body with a certain something to keep it from getting wet.
So it's something that was used to cover the body. What could it have been? The tarp.
I got it! You're talking about the tarp, aren't you?
Obviously.
You catch on quick. You're right. All you'd have to do is cover the body with the tarp, and that'd take care of the water.
I guess, but I don't know. Like, it seems a bit too obvious, you know? But, I mean, clearly you're right. Like, Makoto, you should have realized this already.
In fact, that's exactly what the killer did.
Sure seems like it.
The dirt pattern on the tarp can attest to that. Only one side of the tarp got dirty, because that's the side that got covered in water. The side that faced down over the body, meanwhile, kept perfectly clean. This proves that the killer used the tarp to keep the body from getting soaked.
But why would they go to all that effort just to keep the body from getting wet?
To disguise what time the murder happened.
Most likely so they could cloud the issue of when the murder actually took place.
Pretty obvious, Byax.
In other words, to create an excuse exactly like the one Makoto just gave us.
Ooh. Me and Kyoko are button heads now. Why would Kyoko say that? Why would she want to make me look like the killer? No, I can't think about that right now. That tarp, if it was used the way that Kyoko said, the tarp must have touched the body, right? So there'd be blood on it, is what he's saying. But the body...
Wait. Something's not right.
And what might that be?
I can't worry about Kyoko's motivations. If I don't do something, everyone's gonna think I'm the killer. I have to refute what Kyoko said. We can try. Body before the explosion, exploded body analysis, fragments near the dead body.
By covering the body with the tarp, the killer prevented it from getting wet.
Yeah.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side is because the sprinkler got that side wet.
Uh-huh.
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
Uh-huh.
Because that side was protected from the water.
Right.
Since it was facing down toward the body, of course it didn't get dirty.
But it should have gotten dirty. What?
Shoot!
By covering the body with the tarp, the killer prevented it from getting wet.
Maybe it's this one?
So the reason that it's because the spray, but the underside, it was totally. It's because that side.
Since it was facing down toward the body, of course it didn't get dirty.
But it had blood on it, so it should have gotten dirty, is what I'm assuming we're getting at.
Actually, one side being clean is pretty strange if you think about it. Because the blood wasn't dry before the body got blown up, right?
Right.
Byakuya said it himself. Not to touch it, or you might get some on you. If you put a tarp on a body in that state, it absolutely would have gotten blood on it.
Well,
most likely.
Maybe the culprit washed it, so nobody would know they'd used it.
If they had, they would have washed both sides. Just washing the one side wouldn't hide anything.
Yeah, it kind of would just be pointless at that point.
Yeah, true.
More than that, what if the very blood we saw on the body was meant as a kind of camouflage?
Ooh. Camouflage, you say? I'm intrigued, girl. Keep talking to me. Talk detective to me. Oh, hold on. Sorry, guys. I'm just checking something. Making sure everything's okay. The blood was camouflage?
After the killer used the tarp to avoid the sprinklers, they then covered the body in blood that didn't belong to the victim.
The chicken!
You mean
Poor Tom!
someone else's blood? Where would they get something like that?
From our friends, the chickens.
I know! They could have grabbed some of the blood packs from the nurse's office.
That's a surprisingly insightful suggestion from you. Why would it have gotten dirty? Did Mukuro start suddenly oozing dirt and grime? I don't know, man. Maybe there was probably already dirt on the tarp, and then the water and everything.
That's what
know.
Hifumi did, right? When he pretended to be dead?
No, that's not what happened this time. The killer got the blood from right there in the garden.
I got the blood from right there in the garden, which must mean R.I.P. to a real one, Tom!
Could it have been chicken blood?
What? Chicken blood?
Yeah, we're
When
down
I
to
checked
chicken.
the chicken coop before the murder,
I can tell you're starting to
there
get
were
absolutely
5
tired of this
chickens.
trial. It's not... I like the butting heads with Kyoko aspect of it, but everything else is just kind of eh.
But after the murder, there were only 4.
So, you're saying someone killed a chicken and then covered the body with its blood? Man, that's messed up.
Yeah, somebody really did that to Tom. Like, what the hell, man? Tom had
Killing
hopes
a
and
living
dreams.
thing just to do something like that is awful. They should have at least eaten it.
Maybe they did, we don't know.
I wonder if the killer had to get the blood from the scene so they wouldn't be spotted walking around.
That seems like a big jump.
Anyway, there's no denying that a chicken went missing, which provides...
Perhaps, but even so, there's one thing that still doesn't make sense.
What's that,
You said the
Byakuya?
culprit used the tarp to avoid the water and then covered the body in blood, right?
Uh-huh.
But if that's the case, then the blood should have soaked into the ground around the body. But that's not what we saw. Only the victim's clothing had blood on it. The ground was completely clean.
Right.
I have to agree, that certainly is strange.
Excuse me.
Maybe they didn't apply the blood at the scene. Maybe they covered the coat in blood beforehand.
Maybe. That's not a bad idea.
Covered it beforehand?
When you discovered the body, was it wearing the coat like you normally would?
Oh, that's true. It had the coat on, like, backwards, almost like draped over it like a blanket.
I think so.
No, it wasn't.
Wait, no. The head was through the neck hole, but the arms weren't in the sleeves.
Then that settles it.
Sorry, I'm having a tough time keeping up.
Me too,
That
Hina.
settles what?
Here's what happened. The murder took place before the sprinklers went off. But the body didn't get wet because the killer covered it with the tarp.
Right. You got me so far.
Then, later, at the same time the killer was gathering up the tarp, they pulled the coat over the body. the coat they've already covered in blood. This series of cover-ups was meant to disguise the actual time the murder occurred. They wanted us to think the murder happened sometime after the sprinklers had gone off, at 7:30.
But why did they want us to think that?
If that's actually what took place, it certainly becomes possible that the murder happened earlier.
But to pull all that off,
How do you have the head through the neck hole but not the arms through the sleeves? Isn't that, like, physically impossible? Not necessarily. Like, you could, like, not have your arms in your sleeves and just sit in your shirt.
wouldn't they have had to go back to the garden after the sprinklers turned off?
That actually wouldn't have been all that difficult.
Huh?
They already had the coat ready, so they just had to grab the tarp and pull the coat over the body. They'd be done in no time.
Maybe. But still.
This trial,
Hina,
man.
After you met up with Makoto in the dining hall, did you two stay together from that point on?
I think so.
Oh no. I headed off to the gym, and
Oh,
Makoto
no,
didn't
never
show up
mind.
till later.
I thought we all went to... Didn't we help you carry the
Then you
breakfast?
had plenty of time to spare, wouldn't you say?
That's not...
Damn, she's really calling
Don't
us
bother
out.
saying it's not possible.
I must admit, Kyoko's reasoning is sound. Makoto's alibi is inadequate.
Damn, the walls are closing in again. And suspicion falls back on me again, but why? Why is Kyoko trying to entrap me? I don't understand. Disguised dead body's been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Well then, it looks like we're back to square one.
Yeah, we kind of have just done nothing this entire trial, which is kind of why I'm not enjoying myself so far.
Makoto's alibi is no good, so once again, our suspects are him and Kyoko.
For serious, man? Which one of them did it?
I'm gonna go on a limb on here and say neither.
Hey, why don't we let luck decide? Let's flip a coin. 50-50 odds.
You know what, Hero? I agree with you for once. Let's just get it over with.
Oh,
See? Pretty good idea, right?
No, it's really not. I was just indulging you.
no, not that. I just remembered something super serious.
Tell me about it,
Well,
Hina.
don't just stand there. Out with it.
You know that knife we found all black and burnt?
Oh, right. We had Makoto hold on to it.
One we found stuck in the body before it exploded, right?
That's not gonna look good for us.
According to the Monokuma file, the knife went all the way through.
That's
from
a big
front
knife.
to back.
If it went all the way through like that.
So, what about it?
I'm pretty sure I'd seen that knife somewhere before.
Yeah, it's because we had
That's
it.
what I thought when I first saw it. I just remembered.
Big Mac's not so big now, is he? No, he's a little Mac at the moment. And not the punch-out kind. Now that we have the knife, what are we gonna do with it?
We can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do.
I don't want it anyway. So what do we do? Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto? Huh, me?
It's the knife we gave to Makoto?
Yeah, that does not look good for us. I'm just saying.
You don't seem surprised. You must have noticed earlier.
We did.
Yeah,
Then why did you hide that fact?
it's not that I hid it. It's just...
It would have made us look guilty. I couldn't be sure what actually happened last night. I thought maybe, I really did kill her.
Suspicious. Very suspicious indeed.
Hero, be
The
quiet.
knife we found stuck in the body came from Makoto.
I'll take this crap from anyone except you.
Now I'm totally convinced he did it. 12,000% convinced.
That's pretty convinced. Considering everything up till now, I should be able to make it clear. I have to prove that I didn't murder anyone. I'm not the killer. What do we have? Disguised dead body, exploded body analysis, fragments near the dead body.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
It
Right.
really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
If he did have that knife before, then that seals it. Makoto did it.
Not necessarily.
Just because I had the knife once, that automatically makes me the killer?
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right?
No.
So there's no question.
No, it wasn't.
You took that knife of yours and killed her with it.
What a horrible
Hold on.
man.
Wasn't there something with, like, the What are our truth files? Our truth bullets? Body analysis, fragments of the dead body. Disguised dead body, exploded body analysis, fragments near dead body. Was that the actual cause of death? They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They also been struck in the head with an object as thick as a metal pipe. It's covered with other wounds, but those were at least several days old. Huh.
Is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
If he did have that knife before, then that seals it. Makoto did it.
Just because I had the knife once, that automatic?
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right?
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
There were wounds also all over her body, and there was a head injury, wasn't there?
Wait, hold on. The stab wound isn't what killed Mukuro. That should be clear from the description of the cover-up we just heard.
Lies! We never talked about what killed her!
No, don't you remember? The killer covered the dead body with the tarp, and then put the bloody coat on it, right? In other words, the victim never wore that blood-stained coat until after they were dead.
Okay, fine. So what?
So, when we discovered the body, the knife had been thrust through the coat along with the body. Meaning, if she wasn't stabbed until the coat was put on, and she was already dead at that point, obviously the stab wound isn't what killed her.
I see what you're saying, but I think we went about this in a weird way.
Maybe you stabbed her twice. Once to kill her and once to cover it up.
Whatever you gotta tell yourself, hero. Victim was stabbed twice in the same spot? No, there's no way that's possible. The exact condition of the body was written down for everyone to see. In the Monokuma file.
I got it! The Monokuma file clearly states that there was only one stab wound.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it sure did. Totally forgot about that.
Yeah, that sounds about right for
And
you.
the knife
was just another piece of camouflage set up by the true killer. They probably stabbed her to draw attention away from what actually killed her. Exploding the body afterward was probably meant to do the same thing. The explosion severely damaged the body, making it impossible to know what really killed her. It was all the killer's attempt to destroy all evidence of their crime.
Alright,
So
now
they
it's
wanted us
getting
to
heated up a
notice the
little
stab
bit.
wound and then detonated the body afterward.
So we couldn't actually investigate
They
it.
meant for us to latch onto the knife as the cause of death, then destroy
Exactly.
any evidence proving otherwise.
Oh, hey, I have a question. It kind of goes back to the beginning, but
I think my cat wants out.
what's the deal
Want
with
out?
that explosion anyway? Why'd the body just blow up all of a sudden like that?
Because of a bomb. A bomb, Hina. That's what you're looking for.
If you bothered to put that lump of gray matter between your ears to use, you'd know the answer.
Well, if you're so smart, just tell me.
I'm sure he's about
I'll
to.
tell you. I bet some unknown quantum particle caused an atomic-level spontaneous combustion!
I might be dumb, but even I'm not dumb enough to believe that.
Oh,
Go
hero.
ahead, Makoto. Tell her or we won't make any headway on this.
A bomb. Wasn't there a bomb? Or is it just the fragments?
I got it!
Yeah, it had to be that. Okay.
After the explosion, we found a tiny fragment of something on the ground near the body, right? That fragment reveals the cause of the explosion.
Huh?
What else could cause the
You know,
explosion besides a bomb?
I've
Like the
seen
one we
something
exactly
like it
saw
somewhere
earlier
before.
today.
That's only natural, because of course, we saw the same thing when we dismantled Monokuma.
Exactly. Finally, we're getting somewhere.
It's part of a bomb.
Oh, then the explosion was because of the Monokuma bomb.
Gee, I wonder what could have caused an explosion. Maybe a bomb? No, that can't be it. Of course not. What caused the explosion? It was a mint, like this one I'm holding. This mint caused the explosion, Hina.
Anyway, the culprit's motive is becoming more and more obvious by the minute. They wanted the knife wound to look like the fatal injury so that we'd suspect Makoto.
Perhaps.
And the only one who would benefit from that
Is Kyoko.
is the only other possible suspect. You, Kyoko.
But clearly it was neither of us.
Hold on a second, Byakuya.
What's the problem?
Well, I just feel like we need to think this through. We still don't know what actually killed the victim.
Yeah, there was the head injury, there was all the stab wounds.
That's true. It's definitely bugging me. What really?
Fine. I have no problem with that. Let us continue the debate.
Okay.
It won't change the facts of the case regardless.
We need to determine what ultimately killed the victim. I need to concentrate. Alright, let's see what we got. Monokuma file. Just the one thing. Okay.
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. Yes.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't because of the knife, right?
Oh, come on. I'm trying to hit the
There's
purple.
only one other thing.
Oh, yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
Huh. Knife was a cover-up and all those other wounds on her body weren't fresh. It only leaves the head wound.
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined.
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Well,
Yeah.
Maybe we need to suck up what Hiro says.
Right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh, yeah. According to the Monokuma, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back
Yeah, I think we have to suck up what Hiro says. Then put that for fatal injury.
Then shall we
I
continue?
should have gone with what I thought.
The explosion didn't kill.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't then there's
Oh, yeah. That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her
Then, shall we continue the
debate. The victim's
Fatal injury has...
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
Everyone keeps switching back and forth from thinking it's Makoto to Kyoko. They're flip-flopping a lot. So I want you to probably have to slow something up, but you probably already realized that. I had a feeling.
Back of the head she suffered.
I had a feeling. Especially, that was my first instinct, but I was like, I'll try it just in case.
What about the wounds all over the rest of her body? They didn't have anything to do with it?
They said they were several days old.
The Monokuma file makes it clear that those weren't fresh wounds.
Exactly.
Yeah, good point. If they were old, I guess they don't really matter.
Okay, then we're safe in assuming the blow to the back of her head is what killed her.
But then, what was the murder weapon?
That we don't know yet.
The Monokuma file says she was hit with a blunt object, about as thick as a...
Oh, I bet it was the pickaxe.
No.
How is that even possible? If you hit someone with that, it'd cave their skull in completely.
Well, maybe they held it the other way and hit her with the handle.
It's kind of a funny mental
No
image.
way! The balance would be all off. You wouldn't be able to swing it with any kind of power.
Not with that attitude.
I wouldn't mind testing it on you if you want.
Please do. And we're back.
No thanks. I bet you just hit me with the metal end and call it an accident.
I would do that.
I'd love to scoop out that nasty brain of yours, throw it on the ground, and spit on it.
Well, this escalated quickly.
I feel the same way. Looks like we're on the same page this time.
Wow, they hate each other.
Seriously?
We want to figure out what killed her, right? It just so happens we
Why did she
already
blush
know.
when she said that? I don't know, man.
We already know? I knew we could count on you, Master.
We already know. I don't
So
know.
what was it?
Go ahead and tell them, Makoto. Surely you've deduced the real murder weapon?
No. The real murder weapon. Oh, the arrows. The arrows. It has to be the arrows.
Got it.
Yeah!
Mukuro was hit in the back of the head with something. And that's what killed her.
Yeah, they can't do anything unless you, like, stab somebody or shoot it with a bow. But bundled up, those things could do some damage.
And that something was The titanium arrow we found in the locker in the dojo.
Yeah, I'm picking it up what you're putting down, game.
Arrow. That's what the culprit attacked Mukuro with?
It seems like it.
Indeed. There's no doubt about it.
Are you sure? That sounds kind of weird.
Admittedly, it does, but I'm pretty sure it's correct.
Hey! How dare you backtalk, Master? You have no right!
Every time I replay this case, I always forget she gets hit on the back of the head. Yeah, I feel like that's important. For
I'm
sure.
not talking anything. I'm just saying what I think.
I don't blame Hina for doubting, but there's one more thing about that weapon. One more secret. And that would be what? Bloody duct tape, woodlock key, titanium arrows. Maybe the duct tape?
The titanium arrow. It was in the dojo locker, right?
Uh-huh, along with the
I
bloody
have
duct
no
tape.
doubt that was the murder weapon.
Are you sure?
Pretty
You
sure.
don't sound convinced. What's the problem?
Well, because in the Monokuma file, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe, right? It seems like an arrow would just be too thin.
But there were multiple of them. Wait, I missed?
Master, you have no right!
God dang it, there were multiple of them.
The titanium, it was in the dojo. I have no doubt.
Are you sure?
You don't sound convinced.
Well, it said the weapon must have been
Oh no,
about
it's the
as
duct
thick
tape.
as a
They
metal
they
pipe.
duct taped it
Seems
together.
Like an arrow would just be too thin.
They duct taped it together. There we go. I had it. I knew I literally said it out loud before. Said they bundled the arrows together, but they did it with the
You're
duct
right.
tape.
Just the one arrow would have been too weak. That's why the killer used another weapon.
They bundled them together with
Another
the
weapon?
tape.
Inside the dojo locker, we also found a balled up wad of duct tape.
Yeah, we did.
The killer probably used this duct tape to bind multiple arrows together.
And they made something about as thick as a lead pipe.
Bundling them together using the duct tape would easily create a single weapon as thick as a pipe.
Alright, that's pretty cool.
And that's exactly what the killer did.
I'm thinking so.
It's similar to Aesop's fable about the bundle of sticks.
I can listen to her talk about books all day.
One stick is weak, but put them together, and they become strong.
And she's
It's
not
meant to teach
stuttering. Good for her. Good for her.
Dang, that's harsh.
How is it harsh? Were you even listening?
Anyway, that explains the murder weapon.
Sure does.
As for who the culprit is that stashed the weapon in the dojo locker,
Where do we find that woodblock key? In Kyoko's room.
it was you, Kyoko.
I've never been to the dojo.
I know that's not true. I went there with
Oh
you.
no, you absolutely have.
How can you say that with such confidence?
We found the key in her room.
Because we have proof, of course. Don't we, Makoto? What's the matter? Surely you don't intend to protect a murderer. You know what will happen if you do, don't you?
We gon' die.
If you cover for the culprit, there's only one thing that can lead to. The death of us all, remember?
The man makes a strong argument.
Of course I remember.
Then show us. Show everyone the evidence that proves Kyoko went to the dojo.
It's the woodblock key that was in her bedroom. That thing.
I got it! The one thing that proves Kyoko was in the dojo is right here. The key to the dojo locker.
Yup. Which we
And how
found.
does that prove anything?
Where'd we find it?
Because I found it in your room.
Oh, the plot
It
thickens.
was in my room?
Don't bother trying to play dumb. That key is just the final piece of the puzzle. Your non-existent alibi, your clear motive, your attempts to frame Makoto for the crime. This all proves that you are the true culprit. You can't explain this away, so just give up.
Yeah, there's not really much of a way to... Unless they got planted.
Hold on a second.
Not this again. You really are dead set on defending her, aren't you?
They're in love, Your Honor.
No, it's not that I want to defend her. It's just, there's one more thing I need to ask her. Kyoko, I want you to tell me something.
Where are you going with this, Big Mac?
Last night, You were in my room, weren't you? Why? What were you doing there? That's what I need to know.
I was just protecting you.
What?
She was protecting me. Does that mean she scared away the killer, dummy? She knew I was being attacked. And she came to my rescue. Could that be when? Which would mean that Kyoko, she killed someone for me?
That's enough. The time for idle chatter is over. A verdict is close at hand.
I don't think it is.
Wait. I'm warning you. Don't make this mistake. I'm not the killer.
I believe her.
I knew you were stubborn, but this is just getting ridiculous.
Really? But you should know better than anyone I didn't do it. Can you
Why is
tell
that?
me I'm wrong?
Oh, snap. He has her key. He has her key, doesn't he?
I should know.
Forgot about that. He has her key. When the body was found. So it's 1. So it's either it's this or I have to slurp something.
Those words you just spoke. What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something
I
from
love how
me.
Hiro just immediately suspects Byakuya after
There's
that.
proof that you aren't the culprit.
There's proof
Is
that
that
you
what
aren't the
you're saying?
culprits.
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room, correct? But could I really have done that?
Those words you just spoke.
Exactly.
I'm not the killer.
You should understand.
Byakuya,
Master would never hide something from me.
there's proof that you aren't the
I
culprit.
think I want there's proof.
Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my and then left the locker key in my own room. But could I really have done that?
Those words you just spoke.
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer.
Oops.
You
Well,
should
shoot.
understand that more.
Byakuya,
Master would
Is it that I have to
proof that you aren't the
slurp
culprit.
up
Is that
there's
what you're
proof?
saying?
Whoops.
You stated a.
You said I hid the evidence of my crime and then left the locker key in my own room. Correct. But
Could I really have done that?
I am confused what I have
Those
to do
words you
here.
just spoke. What do you mean?
exactly what I said. I'm not the killer.
You should understand that more.
Byakuya,
Master would never hide something.
there's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a.
You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo and then left the locker key in my own room. Correct. But
I don't
could
know
I
what I'm
really
doing.
have done that?
I am very confused here.
Those words you just spoke.
What do you exactly what I said? I'm not the killer. You
Maybe I
should
want not the
understand
killer?
that more than anyone here.
Byakuya,
Master would never hide something.
Maybe I have to
There's
shoot.
proof that you
There's
aren't the
proof,
culprit.
maybe? Nope, that was wrong.
Shoot.
Maybe I want the there's proof
those words
after
you
all.
just spoke.
Exactly.
I'm not the killer.
You should understand.
Byakuya,
Master would never hide something from me.
there's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo and then left the locker key in my own room. But could I really have done that?
Those words you just spoke.
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer.
Is it that? What do I need to do here?
Shoot.
Those words you just spoke. What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer.
I'm so I need to look at when the body was found, because I might be
You
just doing
should
this for no
understand that more
reason.
than anyone here.
7 a.m. Makoto wakes in the morning. As when 7:30, Makoto and Aoi arrive in the dining hall. 7:39, Makoto meets the others in the gym, and together they head to the headmaster's room. 9 a.m. Toko is told to find a pickaxe in the garden, where she discovers the body.
Byakuya.
What are you? Master would never hide something.
There's proof that you
Is it just this? What do I need to do?
Shoot!
I'm so confused. The only other thing I haven't tried is slurping up the last thing Kyoko says.
There's proof that you is that what you're.
You stated
This is the only thing I haven't tried is slurping this. This is the only thing I haven't tried. So it has to be this. Oh, do that and say shoot and shoot there's proof. Okay, well, I would have got there eventually. But either way,
You should understand.
this is, again, it seems like a really weird roundabout way to go about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, this just seems like a weird way to go about explaining this. I'm not even sure exactly what the game's...
Kyoko wouldn't have been able.
She wouldn't have been able to get into a room because Byakuya had her key, right?
Why not?
Because she had given her room key to Byakuya.
Right.
I see. So that's what you meant. And if I had the key to your room...
Then obviously I had no way of getting in.
Also, it was unlocked.
Without my room key, I couldn't have possibly put the lock
That's a
key in there
possibility. You left it
myself.
unlocked. How else are you gonna get into your room?
Am I wrong?
It would appear not.
Well, oh shoot, she has her multi-key. So she could have.
Then you're finally starting to understand.
No, that's not actually true. There was a clear contradiction in what Kyoko just told us, an obvious lie. But this just isn't like her. To try and save herself with such a desperate lie. Does she really feel that threatened because she's the killer? Or is it something else? Or there's some deeper meaning hidden in what Kyoko said earlier? If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of the school will stay hidden forever. That's why I can't let that happen. This is a trap the Mastermind has laid for us. Mastermind's trapped. Mastermind's trying to trap Kyoko. But what if that's not really true? What can I do? What should I do? What should I... Mastermind's trapped. The victim was Mukuro and Kyoko killed her? What does Kyoko really know? What am I supposed to do? Kyoko's lie. I'm the only one who knows it's a lie. Am I the only one who can expose it? But who can I trust? I mean, I trust Kyoko, I'm just saying. What am I supposed to do? The Mastermind's trap. You spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward. We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong? What do I do? I have to decide right here, right now, whether or not to expose Kyoko's lie. So this was the, I'm guessing, the bad ending I got spoiled for me. I'm gonna run away. No, running away isn't gonna solve anything. I have to decide right now whether or not to expose Kyoko's lie. Well, I'm assuming this is the bad ending that got spoiled in chat for me. So I'm guessing if we pursue the lie, we get the bad ending. If we let it go, we get locked out of the bad ending. I'm assuming. I didn't read the whole thing, but... Can I save? Can I save here? Wait, can I not save? Wait, I can't save? No way I can't save. You're joking, I can't save right now. After the bad ending takes you back. Alright, fine, we'll just do this. We'll do it, I guess.
There was a lie hidden within Kyoko's statement just now.
A lie?
A lie?
Isn't that right, Kyoko?
You said it. The burden of proof is on you.
Uh-oh.
So let's hear it. Where's this lie?
Let the record
then?
show I would have trusted Kyoko. I would have let it go. Personally, if I didn't have anything spoiled for me, I would have let it go. I would have just let it go, because I would have trusted her. I trust Kyoko unconditionally. So I would have trusted her. Make your argument. Kyoko's account. Yeah. I know, I get it.
I didn't have the key to my room because I'd given it to Byakuya. There's no doubt about that.
You are correct.
So I couldn't possibly have gotten into my room.
That's not true.
No, that's wrong.
That's not true. I know about your multi-key, I'm afraid, girl.
No. Kyoko could have gotten into her room. You said so yourself, didn't you, Kyoko?
Actually, to be precise, not quite. I used Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school. What?
Monokuma's secret tool?
Kyoko stole it from the headmaster's room. It lets you get into any room in the school.
I would have let it go. I'm just saying. I would have trusted Kyoko unconditionally.
Which means she could have used it to get into her own room.
Then I guess that's it.
Oh, no.
You're giving up just like that? You admit to killing...
No, I'm simply recognizing that I lost.
What are you talking about?
Like I said, this was a trap, and I wasn't able to escape it.
Nice going, Makoto.
So I
You
lost.
fell for it hook, line, and sinker.
That's all this means.
Huh? Then, are you saying you really didn't...
He's gonna call it right here, I bet.
Kyoko, you really...
Monokuma's gonna be like, oh, time's up!
The killer?
Okay, time's up.
You stupid bear.
I'm sorry to say, but your time is up. All done, all finished. The class trial is all over.
Uh-oh.
But that's ridiculous! Since when is there any...
It's because you were late, so the trial started late and time ran out.
I wasn't late. You were late, you stupid bear.
It's time for voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you. But I guess we already know who the blackened is, don't we?
This is so dumb, Makoto. You should have trusted her. Does that mean Kyoko's gonna get executed? I don't want to see that. I love her. If Monokuma says we got it right, we know that this was a setup. I mean, I'm already pretty sure. I'm already like 99% sure that this was set up by Monokuma and the Mastermind. But if we see that Kyoko was indeed the killer, for sure this was a setup. There's the confirmation. This was a setup. They set it up to try and get Kyoko. 100%. They set it up to try and get Kyoko killed. Good job! You got it right! Brilliantly right! We got it right? Does that mean Kyoko really is the killer? But something strange is going on here. There's something wrong with this whole class trial. Kyoko!
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
Is everyone ready? Okay then!
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Let's see what it is. A little distraction from the sadness right out in the very first Japan-only PSP release, pressing R1 to see what you can investigate and running were skills you had to get from Kyoko and Aoi. Oh. What is happening? Uh-oh. 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 I don't like that. No. No, Kyoko. What a smashing execution. Yeah, that's a word for it. After school lesson. So if we pick, I wonder what happens if you like trust in her like I was intending to do. Oh my god, this is horrible. The anticipation from this is awful. Could you imagine being there and just like sitting there and waiting, knowing you're about to get crushed and die? That's horrible. No, Kyoko! No! My girl! And that's how the class trial of Mukuro Ikusaba came to an end. I still had to wonder whether Kyoko was actually innocent. She clearly was innocent, you idiot! Regardless, the truth was lost forever, even for me. I just stopped thinking about it. That was the end of Mukuro's class trial. In the end, it would prove to be our last class trial. Once that case is over, there was never a single murder at Hope's Peak ever again. We attained peace in exchange for the lives of all the others. What? What? Byakuya just has a picture of Toko. What happened to Toko? Well, it seems like Hina's been busy. Oh my god, dude. What the hell? Kyoko learning how babies are made while she's about to get flattened like a pancake? For real. What the heck is this crap? Peace but only inside the school. Peace but only for us. This was the only hope we had. Hope. Hope. Hope? This is hope?
No! This isn't right!
There we go. Huh?
Makoto, why are you staring off into space? Don't you have a rebuttal for Kyoko's claim?
This is what I come back to. Yep. Babies. Toko canonically exploded after learning Byakuya had a baby with Aoi. I cannot make that up. That's amazing. Her claim. But that's right, I have to. Do I expose Kyoko's lie or not? Alright, so now we'll do the good ending. You spend all your time, blah, blah, blah. We already saw this. It's not wrong. I have to think about this very carefully. What do I do? I have to decide right here and now whether or not to explore. We'll let it go this time. Made my decision. Yeah, this is the game that... This is clearly what the game wants you to do. I have to believe in Kyoko. There's no way she would kill someone. There has to be some secret here. Something that has to do with the Mastermind's trap that Kyoko mentioned.
Well, does no one have a rebuttal? Have you decided to accept her assertion as fact? I see. So you still refuse to accept it. I suppose we have to admit that Kyoko didn't put the locker key in her room. That it was someone else.
But who else could it have been?
That's a good question.
I mean, Byakuya had a room key, right?
True.
You! What are you trying to imply?
But of course, I have an alibi. From nighttime
Also true.
on, I was with you guys the entire time. I couldn't possibly have killed anyone, or put the key in Kyoko's room.
Well, someone had to put the key in there.
Makoto has to be a simp and let his wife get away with murder and make everyone suspect him when they both know he did. Yeah, but she even said, like, she's got something here. Like, she 1000% knows something that we don't. About the school, about the mastermind, everything.
There's only one other
so we gotta keep her
possibility I
alive.
can think of. Someone could have had the key on them, then once they arrived at the scene, pretended to find it.
I see what's happening here. You were with me the whole time.
It had to be Makoto, right?
I don't see any other option.
Byakuya, you're an idiot.
Wait a second. You've got it all wrong. Let's think about it one more time. There's gotta be a hidden side to this case.
Byakuya, you were with me the whole time. You would have seen me try and be like, oh, look what I just happened to find here.
Huh? A hidden side?
First of all, there's something off about this entire trial. You all see it, don't you?
He's right. It's a setup, dude. It's straight up a setup. Yeah, the stupid bear knows.
Mukuro, who we didn't even know existed, suddenly shows up dead. And then we're thrown into a trial.
Yeah, Monokuma, you're looking kind of sus right now.
Kyoko even said, it's a trap the mastermind set for us. So that's why this has to be...
Is something off about this entire trial? Yeah, the walls are blinding me. True.
Okay, time's up.
Oh, no! Oh, you stupid bear.
Huh?
Time's up. Class trials all
Oh,
over. Everyone
man.
can stop talking now.
So it wasn't just a setup to get at Kyoko, it was a setup to either get Makoto or Kyoko killed.
What? Time's up?
What do you mean time's up? There's no time's up. Since when have we...
Oh snap, she's trying to defend
Because
us.
You were late, so we had to push back the start time.
Oh, see, that makes more sense in this ending now. That, like, yeah, Kyoko was the one who was
then,
late.
it's time
Not
for
Makoto.
voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you.
Voting time?
Uh-oh, it's not looking good, Chief. I'm guessing we're gonna have 4 votes against us. Alright, so we did it correctly this time. Oh, I got a B rank. That's my first B. Oh, no, I got 2 B ranks. That's awful. I mean, we still got an A rank for the end of the trial, so it's fine. Only got 90 coins, though. Boo.
Now, who will be chosen as the...
It was a setup for Kyoko, but the mastermind saw that
you
Makoto
make
was
the
getting
right
back into a corner and
choice
thought, yeah, he
or
can
the
work too. For real?
dreadfully
Yikes.
wrong one?
So it really was a setup to get Kyoko, like I thought.
Hey, hold on!
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Yeah, way to speed it up, you stupid bear. Let me guess, we were right. It was Makoto. I'm assuming there's gonna be 4 votes against me. Right? I'm guessing the only votes not for us will be from me and Kyoko. What? You think I'm the killer?
Sorry, man.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. It's all your fault. Even Byakuya doesn't seem like he wants to believe it. Everyone, you're wrong. You got it all wrong. I didn't do it.
Yes, indeed.
Good job, everyone. Good job. Yeah, they got it right. You stupid bear. You're not playing fair. You're barely playing fair. And by barely, I mean not at all. No, I know that's not true. None of this makes any sense. This whole trial doesn't make any sense.
Hey!
It makes perfect sense.
Shing!
It's the same as always. It's just like all the other class trials, and I'm gonna end it the same way.
Kills! Chills! Kills!
It's time for your heart-pounding, positively thrilling punishment. Wait, why do I... Oh, she's pissed. Kyoko!
Don't expect you to forgive me. I know this is all my fault.
Kyoko?
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Yeah, they really were trying to set her up. And it almost worked, but Makoto's too nice of a guy. He couldn't set up his wife. Uh-oh. Is it gonna be the exact same execution, but with Makoto instead of Kyoko? Yep, it sure is. Uh-oh. 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 Erika Harlacher, Kyoko's VA, went hard for this trial. Yeah, she's a very good voice actor. Oh, boy. We are about to be crushed. We're taking Kyoko's place, it seems. That's fun. After school lesson. Like wife, like husband. Yep, they really are the OTP. Ride together, die together. Oh, he's also learning about how babies get made. Uh-oh. How are we gonna get out of this one? Yo! Let's go! Alter Ego coming in clutch. What a legend! Let's go, dude! Alter Ego the GOAT coming in clutch. Let's freaking go! Yeah, you stupid bear. You didn't see that coming, did ya? Also, we're falling 500 feet to our death. Splat! Oh, snap.
What?
Haha! What's this? What's going on? Hey, was that?
Yeah, it had to be.
This
Alter
is...
Ego. Alter Ego? Is this some stupid virus from that stupid guy? He must have planted it when he invaded my network. Damn it all to hell! I don't believe this! It seems you finally made a miscalculation. No, you miscalculated from the very beginning.
What the heck?
What was that?
In other words,
What I'm saying is, you shouldn't have underestimated us. Why are you talking like you've already won? I barely felt a thing. It was a pinch, an itch. The stupid virus is gone now, got it? And so is Makoto. Maybe I didn't get to smash him flat, but you're never gonna see him again. To waste away in a garbage-strewn pit. In a way, that's an even better punishment. But it's still not enough. I'm still not satisfied. I'm still gonna bring despair to the rest of you. Bring despair to the entire world.
Is he gone?
Hey, Kyoko, what's the meaning of all this? Just what the hell is going on?
calm down.
It's okay. We're not the ones being trapped this time. Huh?
In other words,
Now it's the mastermind that's ensnared.
What did you
What
say?
are you talking about?
So...
You'll understand soon enough. Very soon indeed. Oh snap. It's getting real. Wait, what? Alter Ego has a clear main character bias confirmed. Yeah, he didn't really bother to save Kyoko. Confirmed that Chihiro slash Alter Ego is a part of Makoto's harem? Sure seems like it. The massive high school towers over all the other buildings in this bustling urban area. It's like the school stands at the center of the entire world. Oh my god, it's the beginning of the game. Host Peak Academy. It brings in top students from every field imaginable. A government-funded school of privilege. Say that if you can come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. With hundreds of years of tradition, it sends the cream of the crop into the workforce every year. It was built to raise hope in the nation's future, which makes Hope's Peak a pretty fitting name. Uh-oh. There are 2 things you need to attend this school. 1, you have to already be attending high school. 2, you have to be the very best at what you do. No ordinary student could enroll here. The only way in is if you're scouted by the school itself. And staying there at the gate of the ultimate school filled with the ultimate students was me. Oh god, okay. I thought this was about to be like a time loop kind of thing, and I was about to lose my mind. Huh? Maybe it is a time loop? What? Where am I? Woke up with my head resting on top of a hard wooden desk. My body felt heavy. It wouldn't be weird for me to zonk off in the middle of some boring class or whatever, but what was I doing asleep here just now? I realized how has Host Peak had hundreds of years of tradition when we're in the 78th class? Don't think about it too much. Maybe because, like, no. Yeah, don't think about that too much. What the heck is going on? Ugh. Oh snap, we're in the garbage dump. Finally. Could finally feel my mind and body start to come back together again. And then I was awake. Or was this just another dream? A dream inside a hopeless nightmare. No, this isn't a dream. I could tell because the stench invading my nostrils was too powerful for a dream. What an awful smell. I was in a vast, dark cavern with the barest hint of light seeping in. Trash was piled high all across the area. This must be some kind of underground garbage pit. It's the rocket from Baby's first execution. Oh, snap! I didn't even see that! Yeah, it's right there! I did not even notice that at first. Holy crap! I did not notice that at all. A heck of a situation to find myself in. But that was just the beginning of my problems. Was I going to be stuck in here till I wasted away and died? No, I can't let that happen. Not after what my good friend went through to save me. I remembered all too well what had happened. Alter Ego saved me. And used up the last little bit of his strength to do it. Man, so Chihiro canonically has died twice. So I can't give up now. For myself and for my friend. And with that, my pursuit of survival began. Or would that be 3 times because the laptop also got smashed? First, I would start looking for a way out of here. Alright, I guess let's try it. That's a rocket and a tank. Better not think too much about what I'm seeing down here. This is a desk. It's probably the one that I fell down here with me. Just finished work watching on mute off and on. See, we got the bad ending first. Yeah. Not due to me wanting. Due to me thinking that was the correct answer. I did not think it was the correct answer. I got the bad ending spoiled for me, so I figured might as well try it. But I would have trusted Kyoko. I would have let the lie go. That would have been what I would have done. But since the bad ending got spoiled for me and apparently it took us back anyway, I just figured let's just do it. Is that an airplane? How something like that went up in the school's garbage pit. But I would have trusted Kyoko. That's what Kai specifically would have done. Rattle, rattle. It's locked. Rattle, rattle. No matter how many times I pushed or pulled or kicked it at it, it didn't budge. Getting out of here isn't going to be that easy. Well, if I'm not getting out of here anytime soon, I decided to look around for some food. There's plenty of food here, but it's all rotten. But that was pointless too. Next, I searched for some water. How can I be sure which liquids I can drink and which ones are an all-around bad idea? Again, pointless. I feel like I'm blocked in on all sides. That's still not enough reason to give up because I'm still alive. As long as I'm alive, I'll never give up. After making that proud declaration, the next thing I decided to do was go to sleep. My sleep was deep and uninterrupted. That was my only way to preserve what little strength I had left of not being able to eat or drink. I can't be sure, but I think at least a full day had to have passed. And all I did was sleep and sleep. It was like I was waiting for some kind of sign to come falling out of the sky. However, what fell from the sky wasn't a sign, not exactly. Crunch? What the? A strange sound pierced my silent isolation, jarring me awake. As I watched the pile of garbage jostle and formed an odd shape. Did something fall down over there? Something fell from up above. What could it have been? It looks like garbage, bro. Did a giant piece of trash just fall down here? Carefully stretched my hand out toward whatever it was that had tumbled down here with me.
Just a second.
It's the furthest thing from a giant piece of trash. It's our girlfriend! A giant piece of trash? Rude. Before she even emerged from the pile of garbage, I knew who it was. Kyoko!
Indeed.
How do I turn off auto? Okay, there we go. Oh, God, I love that. I love that so much. Hold on, wait. I want a screenshot of just that. Perfect. I want that as a screenshot. Perfect. Kyoko, she came to rescue us. You look like you're doing better than I expected. What are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? I'm here to help you. I'm glad to hear that, Kyoko. You've got a bit of garbage in your hair. She gave her head a quick, sharp shake to get rid of the trash, and then faced me again.
Hey.
First, I have something for you. Go ahead and eat it. We can talk once you're finished. Thank you! I snatched the bread and water that she was holding out for me. Within seconds, it was in my mouth and making its way toward my stomach. Whew, that really hit the spot. Now I've got all the energy I need to keep going. So you still haven't given up, then? Of course not. After all, the fact that I can keep going forward is about all I'm good at. Well, that's not such a bad thing to be good at. How did Makoto see that he was, like, right under the screen and wouldn't have been able to see it by the time he appeared? Maybe he didn't see it. Maybe he saw it, like, as he was falling. I don't know. Most I could tell you is to trust your gut. Again, I didn't make that decision. The decision was made for me. That was my fault. It's short and easily missable, so I thought I tried to help in the worst way possible. That's why I said just don't even bother with, like, any spoilers or whatever. Because, like, I might have been like, oh, I wonder what this could mean. Because, like, my brain would have instantly been like, oh, good ending, bad ending. But either way, I guess, like, we wouldn't have seen it. So, because I would have trusted Kyoko. So I guess I wouldn't have seen it if, like, y'all didn't say something. The canon reason for AE not helping Kyoko is that Makoto defended AE, and AE knew Makoto didn't do it, but it wasn't sure about Kyoko since no cameras and stuff. Oh. I like she have just said you should pursue the lie when the option came. Yeah, probably. As such, has a bit of lag, so I tried to avoid the possibility of him missing it, but worded it terribly. Yeah, I think it could have been worded better. Plus, like, I usually read every message, so, like, keep that in mind. If I read every message in chat, then, like, assume I'll get to it eventually, kind of thing. Use the blue basic PS4 thing, Weeder Alert? No, actually, I don't. It's a Kingdom Hearts theme of Aqua from, I don't know why I said Kingdom Hearts theme of Aqua from Kingdom Hearts. It's a Kingdom Hearts theme of Aqua. It's not the basic blue PS4 theme. I promise. I'm not that weird. What's up, Mr. Met VR? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? How you doing? How's your Thursday going? Welcome to the stream. We're playing some Danganronpa. This is our girlfriend, Kyoko. Well, that's not such a bad thing to be good at. But Kyoko, why'd you come to rescue me?
So...
To pay a debt. Or, no, to atone. Atone?
You...
During the trial, even though you knew I was lying, you didn't say anything. So you knew that I knew.
Indeed.
But even though I knew, I did nothing to help you. I abandoned you. Don't say that. You didn't abandon me. I mean, a little. No, that's exactly what I did. I abandoned you in order to save my own life. You were trying to save me, and I couldn't bring myself to do the same for you.
However...
But listen, not that I'm trying to make excuses, but... There was a reason that I had to survive no matter the cost. Why did you have to survive?
It's true.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you everything. The reason I have to survive...
In other words...
is so that I can do what I came to this school to do. What? I made up my mind to come to Hope's Up Academy for one very important reason. So you have some reason for coming to Hope's Peak.
Indeed.
That's right. At least I did once. Once. Until recently, I had forgotten what it was. You forgot, but that's... I had no memory of what my purpose was. No memory? That's impossible. Amnesia? Then is it really true that... Is it really true you lost your memory?
Makoto.
Do you remember, Makoto? Do you remember the first thing that happened to each of us as soon as we arrived at the school? The first thing? It's about when we fainted, right? I fainted, and when I woke up, I was trapped here. I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself, a disconnect.
It would seem...
Thinking back on it now, at that point my memory was gone. At that time, I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to the school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what would make you forget all that?
Hey.
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient. Are you saying that you think you lost your memory because...
Indeed.
I don't think. I'm positive it was the work of the mastermind. They stole my memory. But why would they want to do that? There's only one reason I can come up with. Because of my purpose and my ability. Somehow they would interfere with the mastermind's plans. Because she's the ultimate detective! So the mastermind just stole them from you.
However...
And it could also mean, somehow my memories may be connected to the mystery of the school and the mastermind. Which is why I have to get them back. That's why I've been investigating things by myself this whole time. But if what you say is true, why didn't you ask the rest of us to help you?
Why is that?
If I did that and we all worked as one, the mastermind would have noticed right away. Plus, there's always a chance that the mastermind is actually one of us. What?
Correct.
Well, don't make too big of a deal of it. It's just a possibility. But since it is a possibility, we can't ignore it, right? The mastermind, one of us. She believed that, and of course she couldn't trust anyone around her. In which case, it only makes sense that she would look into her missing memory by herself.
However...
That being said, there was a limit to what I could do by myself, which is why I asked you to help me. But why me? Because among everyone, you were the least likely to be the mastermind. That was just intuition, but... I see. Your intuition was right, though. There's no way an ordinary kid like me could have been the mastermind.
I understand. I should understand everything. My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
Yeah, because we're trying to keep ourselves protected. It's just like the dream I had before, but why did that just happen?
Listen.
Are you okay? Oh, yeah, it's nothing. It is nothing, right?
Hey.
Even now, I still trust you, you know. It's just I'm not used to relying on
Correct.
others. I know I never asked for your help right away. I know I never asked you for the help right away. Oh my god, I cannot read. I know... Honestly, I was convinced. I think that's just her personality. Alright, so we are actually going to wrap up right here because it seems like we're about to get into some really deep stuff, and I have to be up early tomorrow, and I'm pretty tired. So I think we're going to wrap up right here because it seems like we're about to get into some major lore stuff and major not spoilery stuff, but like major story stuff, I guess. So we're going to wrap up right here a little early. Only like 20 minutes just because I don't want to jump in and then it's like, whoa, all this stuff is going on. So we'll pause right here. Tomorrow, we'll either be playing this or we'll be playing Pokemon Stadium 2. I'm not sure which yet. I will see you guys then. Make sure you leave a like on the stream. Helps me out a ton. If you're new around here, make sure you subscribe. We're on our way to 250 subscribers. Appreciate it if you'd help me out with that. Yeah, that's basically all I got. We had some interesting new developments happen. And it seems like next stream, we're going to work together with Kyoko to get out of the garbage dump that we are currently trapped in. So until then, guys, I will see you in the next stream. Thank you so much for tuning in. And until then, peace. I'm trying to end the stream. Why isn't my mouse working? Hello? Game? Alright, there we go. Now it's